You're listening to Thunder Country 98.3. The Pratt Greenbacks are on the court. Now, here's the voice of the Greenbacks, Cody Eastis.
Welcome to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show, live on Thunder Country. I'm Cody Eastis. Got some Greenback basketball for you tonight as we travel to Haven, Kansas. A matchup, a CKL team. This one does not count for the CKL standings, as we'll play Haven again a little bit later in the season, but always a tough matchup when you face a CKL opponent. And the Lady Greenbacks, they're going to have their work cut out tonight as they'll tip off first here at 6 o'clock against head coach Dwight Roper and his Lady Wildcats. And when you talk about the Wildcats and head coach Roper, boy, he's been here and knows how to win and has set a culture here in Haven, Kansas. He's been here since 1996. 3 decades Coach Roper has coached this Wildcat team. And when you talk about programs across the state of Kansas, his name comes to the top of lists when you think of ones that have done it right. And he's got senior Avery Bronner, a 3-time All-State selection in softball, also a great basketball player as well, leading the charge for his Wildcats. So Coach Stroyan and her Greenbacks, they're going to have some work tonight. The good news is the Greenbacks picked up a win on Tuesday night against Kingman, their 3rd win of the season, 45-19 in that ball game. So the Lady Greenbacks improved to 3-5 on the season. And big games for Forsberg, McAllister, and Hughes in that ball game. The scoring spread around between those 3 as Forsberg led the way with 12 points, McAllister with 9 points on the night, and Hope Hughes with 10 points. So starting to see some of those things that Coach Stroyan has talked about in our interviews that we do with her along the way about the communication, the girls playing together, the seniors meshing well with these freshmen that have so much playing time on the court for Coach Stroyan. 3 freshmen seeing a lot of playing time this season for the Lady Greenbacks in Forsberg, McAllister, and then Emery Myers coming off the bench and getting a lot of varsity minutes, good minutes for Coach Stroyan. She's really coming on strong this season for the Greenbacks. So tonight going to be a tough task, though, as the Wildcats 6-2 on the season coming into this point. Only losses to Moundridge and Clearwater on the season. And their last win was against Trinity, 51-45 ball game for the Wildcats. So coming into this ball game off of a win, trying to build on that. The Greenbacks doing the same with that Kingman matchup on Tuesday night, trying to build on that win. 3-5 on the season for Coach Stroyan. Every time we talk with Coach post-game, it's always about energy, effort, communication, really getting these girls to start playing together well, mesh together well. And tonight's going to be a test for him. Tuesday night, it was a little more physical. Kingman played more of a physical game, and the girls responded really well to that. You wondered how the young girls in Forsberg and McAllister and Myers hadn't seen that level of physicality before yet on the varsity court, and they answered the call. Had a good game, all 3 of them. Came away with the win. Now tonight, going to be taking on some scorers in this Wildcat team. Again, Bronner leads the way with 14.4 coming into tonight's contest, but they've got other scorers as well, returning starters, and a lot of playing time from last season will be Sorrel Dufresne, Hadley Ida Cabbage, and Carly Cooprider. All have played a lot of varsity minutes for Coach Roper. So Greenbacks and Coach Stroyan definitely make the trip up here and have their work cut out for them. If you're traveling, be safe. That Kansas weather finally decided to show up, as I've gotten a little snow, a lot of snow in some places across the state. So if you're still on the road traveling to tonight's broadcast, tonight's ball game, be safe with your travels. If you can't make it, tune in any way you can. We've got the broadcast on the Thunder Country radio dial, 98.3 FM, and also the Thunder Country 98.3 app is a great way to listen to all the broadcasts. Got the stream going on Eastis Media, Facebook, and YouTube. We'll see how well that stream holds up. The coverage and the signal getting out of this gymnasium, notoriously never very successful. So we'll do our best with the live stream so you can watch along and listen. If not, fall back to the radio dial or to the Thunder Country app. A lot of ways you can listen to tonight's broadcast. So we appreciate you and thank you, however you've chosen to tune in. If we look down a man, it's because we are. My color man, Logan McAllister, who's made it for every ball game to this point, could not make it tonight. So be flying solo on the broadcast tonight. And should be a good one here as the Lady Greenback set to take on the Haven Wildcats. when we return. You're listening to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show live here on Thunder Country, and we'll be back, get you all set for starting lineups and more.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt is your hometown destination for quality vehicles and exceptional service. From brand new Chevrolets to dependable, pre-owned options, you'll find the perfect fit for your lifestyle and budget. Their friendly, knowledgeable team makes buying easy, and their service department keeps you running strong long after the sale. When you want honesty, value, and a better way to buy, choose Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt. Experience the difference today.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Peaster are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today, or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
And what a great rendition there by the Haven Band. And welcome back to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show live here on Thunder Country as the Lady Greenbacks get ready to take on the Wildcats of Haven. It'll be the 3-5 Greenbacks set to take on the 6-2 Wildcats. The Wildcats, they are loaded this year with seniors and varsity experience. We touched a little bit on that pregame. There are only 2 losses to Moundridge, who looks really good, ranked number 2 in their classification, only behind Sterling, who's had a great year, and Clearwater as well. Starting introductions after that national anthem should be shortly underway, and we'll give them to you as well as we kick them off here at the gym. Tip-off to follow this one will be the boys matchup, and then a quick turnaround for the Greenbacks as they'll be right back in action tomorrow, Saturday, late morning, early afternoon. The ladies scheduled for tip-off at 11 o'clock against Circle, and that game will be at Newman University. They call it the crossover challenge, where some teams, going to be a full day of basketball over at Newman University, and teams that don't normally get to schedule each other have Pratt agreed, got invited to this, and took the invitation. So the ladies will face Circle tomorrow, and the boys, for a primetime matchup across the state, a 1 o'clock tip-off, it will be against Wichita Collegiate, the number 1 team in 3A. So the battle of 2 unbeaten teams tomorrow afternoon. But the boys, they'll have to take care of Haven a little bit later tonight. Now time for starting lineups. We'll start with the Wildcats of Haven. Number 4, a 5'7" senior, Hadley Idacavage. Number 12, a 6' senior, Avery Bronner. Number 33, a 5'8" senior, Sorrel Dufresne. Number 35, a 5'8" senior, Carly Cooprider. And number 41, a 6'1" sophomore, Rylan Patry. The Wildcats led by head coach Dwight Roper. And for your Pratt High Greenbacks, number 11, 5'8" freshman, Johanna Forsberg. Number 12, a 6' junior, Dally Winkelpleck. Number 14, 5'10" freshman, Laken McAllister. And number 23, a 5'8" senior, Addison Sowers. And number 24, 5'9" senior, Hope Hughes. The Lady Greenbacks led by head coach Emma Stroy and assisted by Catherine McAllister. And the Lady Greenbacks coming into this ball game as we give you an update on the Ham Auction Buckets for Booster Club. They bring 21 made three-point buckets into tonight's contest. Once again, that's the Greenback Buckets for Booster Club. John and Kevin at Ham Auction donating $5 for every made three-point bucket for both the ladies and the boys all season long to the Greenback Booster Club. It's our third year putting on that promotion, and cannot say thank you enough to John and Kevin at Ham Auction for continuing to do that for another year. Players finishing up their introductions here on midcourt. We got Hughes and Patry there, the last two to shake hands center court, and they'll clear things off. It'll be ready for tip-off. I expect this gym to continue to fill up as this evening goes on. Again, in that starting lineup for the Greenbacks, McAllister and Forsberg, both freshmen, but they've played a lot of good minutes. Started every game for Coach Stroy, and then you've got freshman Emery Myers coming off the bench. And other than that, Taylor Foster, about the only other Greenback that makes it into this rotation. Depth is something we've talked about all season long with Coach Stroy, and with the absence of Ellie Schmidt and Kate Jackson being sidelined due to injury, Greenbacks a thinner roster than what you thought they might have coming into this season. As it is with anything, you take what you're dealt and you've got to make the best of it, and Coach Stroy and these Greenbacks have done that. And to tip things off at midcourt, it'll be Avery Bronner against Dally Winkelpleck. To get us all set, Haven does have the addition of the shot clock in this gymnasium, so we will be playing with the shot clock, but they've started the game clock a little too early. Already counted 10 seconds off of that game clock. Now they've got it reset as everybody at center court waiting for that to get adjusted. Well, they had it and it started right back up. So some clock malfunctions right out of the gate. Again, we were talking about those matchups tomorrow. Busy week for the Greenbacks. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday ball games for the Greenbacks on both the boys and the girls side. The girls will face off against Circle tomorrow at 11 o'clock. The boys then will turn around right after that at 1 o'clock and face Wichita Collegiate. And that'll be a matchup that, if you can make your way over there for both ball games, get your way over there. They're going to be played at Newman University in the Crossover Challenge. Haven also playing tomorrow, so a lot of teams. And now they're going to clear the scoreboard, try a reboot, as every operator will tell you. Try unplugging it and plugging it back in. We'll take a 60-second break while they try that and be back with tip-off. You're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Now ready for action here at Haven, Kansas. About a 5-minute delay with those clock malfunctions. It'll be Winkelpleck against Patry to tip things off. Against Bronner to tip it off, and Bronner comes away with it. Wildcats start with the opening possession, going right to left, attacking early. Avery Bronner shot off the glass for 2. Greenbacks trying to push it up ahead to Winkelpleck in the paint, but too strong. And the Wildcats come away with the steal. A turnover on the other end. Greenback's going to get it back. This Haven Wildcat team going to attack when they have the opportunity to do it. Playing aggressive defense already out front. McAllister saves it from going out of bounds. Dribble drive had players down low, but the defense by Patry, she couldn't get it to her. Up ahead, Wildcats running, and Bronner, a quick 4 points, puts the Wildcats on top 4-0. McAllister into Hughes, shot blocked, but Sowers underneath for the rebound, too far underneath, and the shot hits the underside of the rim, right back in the hands of the Wildcats. Wildcats pushing the other way. Up ahead, Patry cutting to the lane, can't finish, too strong, rolls off the front of the rim, and Winkelpleck there for the rebound. Hughes going to slow it down now, and Greenbacks trying to run their first offensive set. Pressured a little bit those first 2 possessions. Couldn't run a clean set. Now start at left side with Winkelpleck. Looking for Forsberg in that high elbow, but deflected into the hands of Bronner. She's trying to take on 3 Greenbacks to the rim, and she finishes left-handed. Avery Bronner, a quick 6 points, puts the Wildcats on top 6-0. 6:11 to play here in the first quarter, and Coach Stroyan wants a 30-second timeout to talk about it. Boy, a quick start. We knew Bronner coming into this game was going to be the featured player for Coach Roper and this Wildcat team. She's shown why early. Quick 6 points for Avery Bronner. Greenbacks haven't found an answer for the athleticism in this first 2 minutes. Really in-your-face defense, and then they turn that into transition points. Greenback's going to have to deal with that pressure from the Wildcats. 6:17 to play here in the first quarter. They trail 6-0 behind 6 quick points from senior Avery Bronner. Hughes will bring the ball up the court for the Greenbacks, and right away, a Wildcat set to trap high. Once you get it past half court, Greenbacks able to break it. Hughes penetrating the paint. Good jump shot. Knocks in the first bucket for the Greenbacks. Attack that zone to break it up a little bit. Hughes did a great job that time of doing it. Wildcats back the other way now. Wildcats going right to left on your radio dial in the home white jerseys. Greenbacks in the road green uniforms tonight. Greenbacks in a 2-1-2 zone, trying to match up against this Wildcat offense. Shot too strong, but the backside rebound by Patry, and the putback draws a foul. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Whistle against Addison Sowers. Be her first, team first for the Greenbacks. Gets the first free throw to fall. Second free throw, a high bounce, takes a couple bounces, doesn't fall, but the putback by Bronner It doesn't go as well. Greenbacks coming back the other way, pushing it up ahead. Winkelpleck left side of the rim. Kick out McAllister baseline. Back of the rim into the hands of Bronner. Bronner looking up ahead, left side to Patry. Kick out, swing it right side. Dufresne will try a three. It falls short and will go to the Greenbacks. Hughes again trapped at the top of the court, and the jump ball forced as Ida Cabbage able to get her hands on it. Her and Bronner running point on that trap when it goes to the left side, and the Greenbacks has caused them trouble so far to this point. 7-2 your score. Wildcats on top. 4:49 to play here in the first. McAllister takes the inbounds on the far corner, going to dribble top of the key, looking for Sowers down low, but deflected. Gets into the hands of Cooprider, outlet to Bronner. Bronner now into the corner to Ida Cavage. Comes back near side, looking for Patry, baseline. Winkelpleck, a good job fronting the entry to Bronner, but Bronner still staying with it. The hustle play forces the jump ball. That one will go back to the Greenbacks. And now they're going to say it's going to stay with the Wildcats. Entry pass to Bronner, left side, turns, squares up, shoots. Avery Bronner with a quick 8 points has the Wildcats on top, 9-2. Forsberg now throws it, tipped by, they're going to say no tip by Bronner, top of the key. Well, even if that ball hadn't been tipped or hauled in by Hughes, it was thrown behind the half-court line. The Greenbacks would have gotten called for the over and back. First substitution for Coach Roper as Sorrell Dufresne comes out of the ball game. Top of the key, Adakavage comes near side. Hallie Williams checked into the ball game, and a three-point bucket from the Wildcats puts them on top, 12-2 at the 3:30 mark. That trap far side, Forsberg at the elbow, good look on the left side, finishes. Nice answer from the Greenbacks on the other end. Wildcats far side, Bronner into the corner to Ida Cavage. Top of the key, Cooprider reverses it near side before she gets it right back. Bronner comfortable both underneath the basket and outside around the perimeter. Williams nothing on the near side, resets far side. Shot clock at 5, and the ball thrown out front. Be chased down, it'll go to the Greenbacks. Good defensive set for the Greenbacks. Another substitution for both teams as Emery Myers going to check into the ball game for the first time tonight, along with Abby Nisley of the Wildcats. The Greenback ball, Hope used to inbounds right in front of the Wildcat bench here near side. Gets it in safely to Myers. Hands it to Forsberg. Forsberg going to put it on the deck, go left side. Now reset middle of the court. Bounce pass to Winkelpleck. Winkelpleck fighting for it and a jump ball. It'll stay with the Greenbacks. Now on the conversation. Still some clock errors as the clock continues to run. Had issues to start this ball game. Had to reset everything, and now the clock continuing to run. I believe they're going to just play with the clock running. They've got players out there ready to go, but the clock going to run. Boy, that'd be tough to do. Both the game clock and shot clock just continue to count themselves down. I don't believe they had any trouble in the junior varsity game prior to this. tipped out of bounds. It's going to go to the Wildcats. So clock showing 1 minute, but I don't believe that's accurate with the way they let this play on during that clock malfunction. Wildcat ball works it right side to Bronner. Bronner picked up by Forsberg, comes left side to Nisley. Nisley looking for Patry down low in the paint, gets it to her. Nice spin move, shot too high. Bronner there to clean it up. Bronner puts the Wildcats on top, 14-4. Myers after getting it top of the key. Good ball movement from the Greenbacks, but Winkelpleck can't finish underneath. Sowers trying to keep it alive. And a travel on the Wildcats, going to go back to the Greenbacks. So we've got the announcer saying there's 2 minutes left in the quarter. The clock is showing 18 seconds. Boy, confusing for everybody involved with this game. No shot clock as well. And a jump ball top of the key. So a lot going on here with clock issues. Greenbacks and Wildcats both trying to deal with it best they can. The Wildcats bring the ball up the court. They've got the clock just completely turned off, as it is not showing the correct time. Dump down Bronner. Can't finish the touch shot left side, but crashing the boards for the Wildcats. Rylan Patry lays it in, puts the Wildcats on top 16-4. Hughes trying to create some offense herself. Good look to Forsberg, backside. Shot does not go, and a foul underneath, I believe, against Sowers. So Sowers picks up her second foul, and not a player that Coach Troy and the Greenbacks want to see in foul trouble against this Haven Wildcat team. Sowers so valuable down low on the physicality side of the things, grabbing boards on the offensive, defensive side of the ball. And 2 fouls now here in this first quarter may limit the amount of time we see her the rest of this half. Still in the ball game. Wildcats far side. Double teamed at the free throw line, and a whistle against the Greenbacks. 56 seconds left in this first quarter, and Emery Myers will pick up her first foul as Lakin McAllister are going to check back into the ball game. She'll come in for Sowers, who picked up her second on the other end of the court the previous possession. Bronner takes the inbounds. Tough shot, finishes off the glass. Bronner with 12. Wildcats lead at 18-4. Hughes goes left side to McAllister, left open. She'll fire. Backside of the rim. Myers there for the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Hughes going to try a three, knocks it down. Big shot from Hope Hughes. Cuts the lead to 11. Wildcats on top 18-7. Patry top of the key. Now goes to Dufresne. Dufresne kick out, three-point shot on the way from Nisley, not there, and Hughes pulls down the backside rebound with no idea of how much time. The PA announcer counting it down 4, under 5. Hughes gets it back and fouled with 1 second left. She'll go to the free throw line to try to close this quarter out on a positive note for the Greenbacks. Hughes at the free throw line, can't get her first to fall. Second free throw, good. Hughes goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. She's got 6 first quarter points. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Wildcats lead at 18-8 after 1 here in Haven, Kansas. Stick around, second quarter action when we return.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors in Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Oh, welcome back. Second quarter action begins here on Thunder Country. Still delayed a little bit from those clock issues in the first quarter, as never seen it happen before. The Wildcats in the scoring table having trouble with the clock operations. The Wildcats lead it, though, 18-8 after the first quarter. But about the 2-minute mark in that first quarter, the Wildcats, the clock stopped working, and from there on out, it was countdown from the PA as far as how much time was left in the game. So the players on the court had no idea. The shot clock was not working to go along with it, and now they're huddled around the scorers table to see if they can try to get this resolved for this second quarter. As I can't imagine playing basketball without a clock working correctly. Right now, getting everything re-entered into that scoreboard to try to get it right. First quarter, though, led by the Wildcats. Avery Bronner for the Wildcats. She led the way, 12 points in that first quarter. She came out strong, never slowed down. The Greenbacks tried to attack it with a zone. Didn't have much success there, but Hughes for the Greenbacks, she was able to pick up 6 points in that first quarter. Forsberg with the other 2, and the Greenbacks find themselves trailing by 10. Looks like we're still going to be a few minutes maybe out with second quarter action as they continue to try to get this clock issue resolved. So we're going to take another break until we pick action back up here in Haven, Kansas. You're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Welcome back. Second quarter action now underway. Looks like clock issues have been resolved. And right out of the gate, Wildcats and Avery Bronner come out right where they left off. Bronner with 2 more makes it a 20-8 ball game. Bronner with 14 on the night, and a steal back the other way. Bronner finishes for another. Well, we mentioned her 14 points a game. That was last season that she averaged, and already at 16 through a quarter and a minute here in this ball game. Forsberg on the other side, shot too short. McAllister can't save it going out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Wildcats. Now Adakevich going to bring it up the court slow. Up ahead to Coop Ryder, gets it right back, goes into the corner, far side to Coop Ryder. Trying to reverse it, looking for Bronner. Nice spin move, shot off the glass, falls short. Winklepleck there for the rebound for the Greenbacks. See if the Greenbacks can set up some offense. Wildcats have backed off that zone we saw in the first quarter, switched to man-to-man defense and able to find Winklepleck on the backside. She'll draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Didn't catch who that foul was on for the Wildcats, as That information not on the board as well. Winkelpleck not able to hit the front end of the free throw. Second free throw rattles out. Bronner pulls down the rebound. Battling McAllister for it. Pushes it up ahead. Hughes and Myers back there to defend. Wildcats will reset top of the key. Cooprider going to try a three. Back of the glass too strong, and Forsberg pulls it down. Up ahead to Myers. Myers going to take a jump shot. Right side does not go. Patry pulls it down for the Wildcats. Back the other way. Trying to get up ahead to Bronner, and McAllister jumps in front of it. Forsberg, good slash to the rim. Can she finish? No, just rolls around the rim and drops off it left side. A good look for Forsberg, who led the way against Kingman. Had 2 in the first, and a good look there, and a turnover on the other end for the Wildcats. Forsberg now bring the ball up the court, up ahead to Myers. And they're going to say Myers dribbled on the line. Turnover, the pressure from Dufresne forced Myers to that sideline. Turnover on the Greenbacks. Right side out of Kevich into the corner to Cooprider. Good defense by McAllister, not letting her get the look she wants. Now finds Bronner down low, and Bronner finishes. Bronner with all 4 points for the Wildcats. 18 of their 24. Puts the Wildcats on top 24-8. 5:17 to play here in the second quarter. Entry pass deflected, but it'll stay with the Greenbacks. Hughes heads to the baseline to inbounds. Get it up top to Forsberg. Hughes trying to get free on that three-point line. Greenback's not able to find her. Myers driving on the other side. Tough shot. Put back by McAllister. Not there now. Hughes will fire a three. Good. Second three-point bucket of the night for Hughes. That looks like what the Greenbacks need to keep themselves in this ball game. Makes it 24-11. They trail by 13. 4:44 to play. And a tip out of bounds off the Wildcats' hands. It'll go back to the Greenbacks. Good defense from the Greenbacks. Hallie Williams checked back into the ball game for Coach Roper. Winkelpleck will get a breather. Sowers back into the ball game, playing with 2 fouls. Picked up 2 back in the first. Has to be careful down low. Forsberg works opposite the screen. Good give and go to McAllister. Nice dump down to Sowers, but she can't finish underneath the rim. On the other end, Williams needs some help. Picked up her dribble. Now the Wildcats get it up ahead. Cooprider, top of the key. Swings it left side to Williams. Back far side to Dufresne, looking for Patry, and a nice block by Sowers. Patry keeps it alive. Shot clock non-existent. 3:52 to play here in the second, and now Bronner cutting to the rim, and Sowers likely just picked up her third. Get confirmation here, and they do. So Addison Sowers picks up her third foul. Just checked into the ball game, playing with 2. Bronner at the free throw line knocks the first down. Second free throw, Bronner back iron doesn't go, but the Wildcats chase it down, keep it alive, will get an offensive possession out of it. Reset up top to Cooprider. Cooprider picked up by Forsberg, gets rid of it. Into the hands of Dufresne. Comes back near side, gets it right back. Calling for it on the three-point line. Cooprider can't hit, but Patry, the long backside offensive rebound. Another offensive set for the Wildcats here. Now Bronner looking for entry position, but denied, and the Greenbacks come away with it. Coach Stroyan going to take a timeout, slow this game down a little bit at the 3:12 mark. They trail it 25-11, and a full timeout from Coach Stroyan. We'll take one with her, be back in 60 seconds with more Greenback basketball.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Welcome back. Second quarter action here on Thunder Country. The Greenbacks trail 25-11 against the Haven Wildcats. 3:12 to play here in this second quarter, coming off of the full timeout from Coach Stroyan. Of note for the Greenbacks, Sowers picked up her third foul just before that timeout. Not on the court now. Forsberg, right side to Myers. Myers dribble back top of the key, going to reset the offense. The Greenbacks and this Wildcat team both not playing with the shot clock now. Started with this game with the shot clock, but have had some issues with the clock operations. Shut it off, and a jump ball down low. Tie up between Winklepleck and Patry. It'll stay with the Greenbacks. Closing out that first quarter, there was no clock that was operable. Kind of an odd ending to that first quarter. Got it going to start the second, but the shot clock has not come back on. And Winklepleck, a good bucket for the Greenbacks off of the inbounds. Picks up her first bucket of the night, makes it 25-13. Back the other way. Trying to go baseline is Dufresne, kicks it back out. Kinsey Pop in the ball game, trying to knock down a three. Long rebound, chased down by Winklepleck. Get it up ahead to Myers. Myers has McAllister up ahead, finds her on the baseline. Good take by McAllister, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. McAllister still looking for her first bucket of the night. Has a chance to pick them up here at the free throw line. Foul called against Hallie Williams, her first. First free throw, McAllister gets the roll off the back rim. Gets it to drop. Second free throw, that one does not fall. Rebound pulled down by the Wildcats. Bronner gonna keep it herself, bring it up court. 25-14 your score at the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. Far side to Frayne and out of bounds. Tipped by Forsberg. It'll stay with the Wildcats. Idakevich and Isley will check back into the ball game for Coach Roper. Wildcats to inbounds on the baseline. Entry pass to Bronner and a whistle underneath. Boy, she's dangerous when she gets the ball down low. She's got 19 points already of the Wildcats 25. And that foul against Allie Winklepleck for the Greenbacks. Once again, Pop to inbounds. Comes up high to Nisley, gets it right back in the corner. Looking for Bronner, off her hands. This one will go to the Greenbacks. 1:45 to play here in the second quarter. Greenbacks trying to put something together to close out this first half. They trail it by 11. Myers, a drive to the rim. Sends it right over the rim. Does not go, and a jump ball tie-up underneath. Goes back to the Wildcats. Myers had a couple good looks tonight, just hasn't got him to fall. Pop and Idakevich up top for the Wildcats, going back and forth. Waiting to pick which side of this Greenback defense to attack. Now they go right side. Pop gets it right back, top of the key. Entry pass to Bronner, puts it on the court. Ball tied up with a hand from Winklepleck. And another jump ball. It'll go Greenback way. Good job from Dally Winklepleck to get a hand in there. Create a little bit of havoc, enough to get that ball on the court and then fight for it. Hughes to Myers just inside the arc. She'll try a deep one. Backside doesn't go. Patry pulls down the defensive board. Underneath a minute to play here in the second. Wildcats back the other way. Top of the key, pop back to Idakevich. Slashing to the rim, Patry, but can't do anything with it. Too far under on the baseline. Needs some help. Has to reset. Now works right side. Bronner cutting to the rim. Can the Wildcats find her? No. They found her, but too far underneath the rim. She'll go to the free throw line. Hope Hughes will pick up her first foul, and Bronner will go to the free throw line for the second time tonight. First free throw good. Second free throw from Bronner. That one goes as well. So Bronner makes it 27-14. 31 seconds to play. Couple substitutions for Coach Roper to close out this half. Greenbacks see if they try to play for the last shot or just the first best available shot. Hughes across half court. Calling for Myers. Myers comes out to get it. Has a step now on the defense to the right side. A little bit of body there. Put Myers off balance. Could not finish. And the Wildcats now can play with the final shot. They've got 10 seconds to do it. Across half court, Dufresne comes back to Cooprider. Cooprider tries a three, knocks it down. Big three from Carly Cooprider, and Hughes going to try a half-court heave. It does not go, and the Wildcats lead it 30-14 after one half of play. Stick around. We got the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show coming up next.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas electrical needs for over 25 years.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt.
To keep your equipment running, count on BTI for bulk oil delivered directly to your farm. Now BTI delivers 3 times the product, and it's quicker than ever. Our trucks travel up to 150 miles from any of our 6 stores, delivering premium oil, hydraulic fluid, and DEF, up to 1,500 gallons in just 30 minutes. It's another way to save you time and money. Call any of our 6 BTI locations or visit btioil.com. BTI, our family in partnership with your family.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show. Now joined by head coach Chris Batten. His boys will take on the Wildcats a little bit later this evening after the conclusion of this lady game. Coach, I want to get your thoughts on what we saw a little bit in this game of the ladies. They had issues with the clock, continue to have issues with it, so the shot clock has been turned off. The end of that first quarter was played without a clock. Is that something that you ever prepare for, or assuming that you may be faced with a similar situation here coming up in half an hour or an hour? How do you deal with that as a head coach?
I mean, you just got to roll with it. But my players would tell you we prepare for it every day because the clock goes off and we still practice and we still keep in the dress. So
I've never seen that before where they went ahead and continued to play without it. So I wondered as a coach, for Coach Stroyan down there, tough to reset that clock. You rely so much on it just for when you set up, when you attack, when you take your shots, and without it functioning properly, has to alter the play a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I actually officiated in a game where we had to go off a stopwatch. And it's weird. It's weird because you're never aware. Now, fortunately, we had a good table, and so they just kept announcing it, periodically.
And that's about all you can do, I could imagine, is rely off of the announcer keeping you in check. Now, hopefully those issues don't come up. Your Greenback set to take on the Wildcats later this evening. A CKL matchup, but not for the CKL standings, correct? As this early matchup never counts usually when you see a team twice?
Yep. So this is just the regular season one, and then the next one when we play them again will count for league standings.
Now, always a tough place to come play in this Wildcat gym. This team down a little bit from what they've been in the past, but never can be one to be overlooked.
No, Brogan Ray, he's been playing since he was a freshman, junior. He's a good shooter, good player. He runs this team. He's a tough-nosed kid. And they've got some shooters around him. They don't have a lot of size, and so that's where we've got to really take advantage of. But, they have some guys that can get hot, and so if we don't guard, we'll be in trouble.
Well, it should be a good one, Coach. We'll talk with you post-game. Good luck on the tip-off tonight.
All right, thank you.
That's head coach Chris Batten. When we come back, more of the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club DS in downtown Pratt, Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club DS in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965, with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. I'm Cody Eastis, flying solo tonight. Logan McAllister, my color man who's been with me all season, not able to make it tonight. And if anybody else is still out there traveling, just talking with Coach Batten, he told me off air, he said, boy, be careful on the way home. It sounds like the roads just continue to get worse out there. So I think the message now is if you don't have to travel, don't travel at this point. Hopefully that does not jeopardize any of those ball games tomorrow, as we've got a big matchup for the boys. They play collegiate at 1 o'clock over in Wichita at Newman University. And then the ladies, prior to that, an 11 o'clock tip-off against Circle. But the ladies, they've got their work cut out for them here as they trail at 30-14 after one half of play. And the Wildcats, led by senior Avery Bronner, 21 of the Wildcats' 30 points through that first half. she has been tough to stop. The Greenbacks yet to do it. Still looking for the answer, as most of the buckets from Bronner have come in the paint. She's done such a good job setting up with position, even when her back's to the rim, and then able to use that footwork, square up. We mentioned in the pregame, not just a phenomenal basketball player, also a 3-time All-State softball player. She's committed to play softball at Hutch Community College in her post-high school career. So one of those athletes that you don't see them come along very often, and when you do, boy, they're fun to watch. Just this one, not in a Greenback jersey, but still always able to appreciate when you see it out there on the court or on a field. And Avery Bronner definitely putting on a show in this first half. For the Greenbacks, Forsberg has 2 points, Winkelpleck with 2, McAllister with 1. Hughes leading the way with 9. She's got 2 3-point buckets, 1 in the first, 1 in the second. And Sowers got into foul trouble in that first half, had 2 in the first quarter, and then checked back in the second quarter, picked up another quick one. And so Coach Stroyan having to leave her on the bench to get to this second half before she picks up that 4th foul. And she's just not able to play the same as what she's used to when she's got that foul trouble. She plays a physical style of game, and the Greenbacks need that in this matchup against the Wildcats. But Sowers having to sit a little more bench time than what she has this season due to that foul trouble. So you've seen a lot of good minutes from Embry Myers, who's come in and has been great off the dribble, has just not been able to get her shot fall. She's had some good looks at the rim, got there, attacked off the dribble, and just hasn't got one to go yet. So Myers looking for her first point. Hopefully this second half she can turn some of those opportunities into buckets. Message for Coach Stroyan at that halftime. Boy, I think you got to come out, and again, she talks so much about attitude, effort, mindset. All those things need to show up here in this second half for the Lady Greenbacks if they want to claw their way back into this ball game. And it just starts one possession after another. Start putting a couple together. We'll see if they can do it. Greenbacks trail 30-14. When we come back, it'll be second half action here on Thunder Country.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Need proof that Pratt has something for you? Living in Pratt is second to none with a fitness center, added new wings on an already impressive regional medical center, even an art museum. Pratt has dynamic downtown shopping, lots of hunting and fishing, and over 200 acres for outdoor lovers. Pratt is a great place to work and raise a family with beautiful older homes and new developments. Progressive, proud, and visionary. Proof that Pratt has something for you.
Welcome back to start the third quarter here in Haven, Kansas. Greenbacks trail at 30-14. It will be Wildcat ball. They'll be going left to right on your radio dial. And good sign, everything on the clock appearing to be working to start this third quarter. And also working, Avery Bronner. Quick 2 points out of the gate to put the Wildcats on top 32-14. Back the other way, 3-point shot attempted. Winkelpleck trying to keep it alive with the board. Gets through her legs and into the hands of Bronner. Up ahead. Baseline, Bronner tied up in the air. Jump ball, no, they're gonna say out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats though. Bronner continuing with that hot start right out of the gate. Had 21 first half points. Again, down low, spins that one off balance, doesn't go. Winkelpleck, another board. She's had a good night on the offensive and defensive boards for the Greenbacks. How can the answer on the offensive end? Hope Hughes setting up the offense, comes left side to Forsberg. Forsberg trying to use that left hand dribble left side. She'll go to the free throw line. Nice attack from Forsberg. They get the whistle on Hadley Idakevich, her first. Forsberg a chance at the free throw line, her first time there tonight. First shot does not go. Second shot on the way. That one tried to adjust and too short front of the rim. Wildcats pull it down. Forsberg not able to hit either. Goes 0-2 at the free throw line. Back the other way, Dufresne defended by Hughes. Bronner comes out top of the key to get it. Swings it left side, three-point shot on the way. Good box out from Hughes, but can't pull it down. It'll sail out of bounds and go to the Greenbacks. McAllister to Winklepleck, nice kick out. Hughes, three, good. Hope Hughes, her third three-point bucket of the night. Makes it 32-17. Wildcats come back the other way. Bronner trying to set up, now working off the screen. Dufresne just takes it all the way to the rim. Her first points of the night. And a turnover on the Greenbacks. .603 to play here in the third quarter. 34-17 your score. Wildcats on top. Bronner tied up, kicks it out to Dufresne. Needs help. Gets it right back in the corner. Trying to get it to Bronner on the post. They do, but she's got to kick it out. Williams now into Patry, trying to use her size. Challenged by Winklepleck, and the second attempt, they'll get the whistle. Good first defense from Winklepleck, but then Patry able to get a rebound and go back up and caught Winklepleck a bit out of position. So Patry will go to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw does not go. Second free throw on the way. That one back iron doesn't fall as well, but Patry chases it, gets her own rebound, dumped down. Bronner, no good, gets her own rebound, and another whistle. This time Bronner going to the free throw line. And I believe McAllister will pick up her first foul and send the Wildcats leading scorer back to the free throw line. Bronner knocks it down. Second free throw on the way, good. Bronner 2 of 2 at the free throw line. She's got 25 on the night for Coach Roper and the Wildcats. They lead at 36-17 at the 5:30 mark here in the third quarter. Wildcats come back out now trapping up top, nearly caused some trouble for the Greenbacks. Able to get through it, and Myers pressured top of the key. Too much pressure. The foul going to go against Hadley Idakevich. She'll pick up her second. Second team foul on the Wildcats. Hughes to inbounds on the far side. Winklepleck, one dribble, now needs help. Trying to find Forsberg, but throws it into double coverage. Myers lucky to come away with it. Left side to McAllister. McAllister, good rip move. Trying to go baseline, and she draws the foul and will go to the free throw line. Patry picks up her second foul. And McAllister will go to the free throw line. First shot good. Second free throw on the way. That one too strong, misses the mark, and Patry wrestling away the rebound. Up ahead now, Dufresne comes and gets it. She'll take it up the court for the Wildcats. 4:56 to play here in the third. Wildcats lead at 36-18. Hughes jumps in front of that entry pass. Greenbacks come away with it. Hughes has had the hot hand for the Greenbacks. 3 3-point buckets, 3 of 4 on the night. Just hasn't had as many looks. Now Forsberg gonna try one. That one goes. Johanna Forsberg steps up, knocks it down. She's got 5 on the night for the Greenbacks. Back the other way, Wildcats. Up top with Adakevich. Comes right side to Dufresne. Top of the key, now Bronner, left side. Bronner puts it on the court. Shot blocked, and a whistle. Boy, everybody in green wanting a jump ball called on that, but they're gonna say that'll send Avery Bronner back to the free throw line. Hope Hughes called for the foul. Her second foul, and Avery Bronner back to the free throw line for the Wildcats. A rare miss for Bronner. That one right side of the rim falls off. Nisley and Williams check into the ball game for the Wildcats. Second free throw good from Bronner. (37-21) your score. Greenbacks trail by 16 at the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Myers into the double team, now down to Winkelplack. Winkelplack, good move and a good finish. Winkelplack able to get by the defense for an open look at the rim. Bronner, top of the key, comes near side. Into the corner, looking for Sorrell, and she travels. Good defense from Winkelplack down low. Greenbacks with a couple good possessions, these last two on the offensive and defensive side. Hughes walking into that trap, top of the key, gets rid of it early to Myers. Wants it back. Bronner defending. Hughes comes left side to Myers. Boy, Winkelplack cutting to the rim. Myers didn't see her. Now Hughes dribbles in. Kick out. Forsberg, another shot. Back of the rim, into the hand of Hughes. Tied up. Hughes hits the floor. No whistle. Wildcats. And now the jump ball comes. Hughes still on the court for the Greenbacks, though. She looks to be in pain. Hughes slow to get up. Greenback bench going to come out and check on her. Had it in her hands and then hit the deck. Yeah, Hughes on her feet, just still in a squatted position, so able to get up from where she was. Now the Wildcats will head to the bench. Hughes stands upright, holding the head though. He just hit that court. Now Hughes able to walk herself to the bench. She's going to come out of the ball game though after taking that shot, as Sowers will check back in. A big blow to the Greenbacks there. Hughes out of the ball game. Sowers playing with 3 fouls back into the ball game. Hughes was having a great night for the Greenbacks, was leading the way with 12 points. Had the hot hand going from beyond the arc. She'd knocked down 3. She'll have to come to the side to get looked at. Greenbacks inbounds to Forsberg. Myers far side on the skip pass, looking for Sowers. And a travel on Myers. Tried to create enough room to get that pass around Nisley. Took an extra step doing it. 37-23 your score. 2:45 to play here in the third quarter. Wildcats on top. Greenbacks not going away though. Top of the key, left side 3-point shot from Williams doesn't go. Ball on the court. Myers picks it up for the Greenbacks, trying to push it up ahead into traffic and tipped out of bounds. It'll go to the Greenbacks. Substitutions, Aubrey Nickel will check into the ballgame for the first time tonight. Forsberg running the offense for this Greenback team with Hughes out of the ballgame. Comes left side to Myers. Slashes through. Myers can't find her. Gets it to Winklepleck. Winklepleck double teamed on the block, trying to get to Sowers with the bounce pass, but throws it out of bounds. Two-minute mark here in the third quarter. Wildcats on top 37-23. Back the other way, Bronner up top into the corner. Patry, Winklepleck closes out on the defense. The Wildcats will reset. Again, no shot clock. Haven having some issues with the clock operations to start this ball game, so they've turned the shot clock off. Started the ball game with the shot clock no longer in play. And a pass that got tipped into the hands of Holly Williams underneath, able to finish it. Looked like it was deflected off of McAllister, and Williams just in the right spot at the right time, right under the rim, puts it up for two, puts the Wildcats on top 39-23. Forsberg trying to blow by the defense. Good kick out to Winklepleck. A whistle against Hallie Williams. At the free throw line, Winklepleck can't hit the first. Some substitutions for Coach Roper. Coop Ryder, Adakevich, and Kinsey Pop all into the ball game. Second free throw, Winklepleck able to rattle that one in. Picks up her 5th point of the night, makes it a 39-25 ball game. Excuse me, 24. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Baseline, kick out. Wildcats reset up top. Go far side to Pop, into the corner. Greenbacks out to defend. Wildcats skip past right side. Coop Ryder doesn't like the look, and she'll reset to Idakevich, top of the key. Working Bronner on the baseline, and she steps on it. It'll be a turnover. Under a minute to play. Myers top of the key. Moves right side to McAllister. Cuts through. McAllister gets it to her. Now looking for the three. Pump fake. McAllister puts it on the court. Back to Myers. She'll try the three. Doesn't fall. Rebound pulled down by Idakevich. Wildcats take a look at the clock. 15 showing. They get it across half court. Looking for Bronner, but deflected by Winklepleck. Myers and Forsberg out front running. Myers tried to dump it to Forsberg at the last minute and tipped out of bounds. Greenbacks will have 5.3 on the clock to try to get a shot off. Myers trouble inbound and finds McAllister. She'll try a three. Nothing there. Bronner pulls it down. Up ahead to Idakevich, and the clock runs out to close out the third. Wildcats on top, 39-24. Stick around, fourth quarter action. When we come back, more Greenback basketball here on Thunder Country.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? Doug Gray Chevrolet in Pratt is your hometown destination for quality vehicles and exceptional service. From brand new Chevrolets to dependable pre-owned options, you'll find the perfect fit for your lifestyle and budget. Their friendly, knowledgeable team makes buying easy, and their service department keeps you running strong long after the sale. When you want honesty, value, and a better way to buy, choose Doug Gray Chevrolet in Pratt. Experience the difference today.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt. Conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street, Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Oh, welcome back. Fourth quarter action here in Haven, Kansas. It's the Lady Greenbacks. They trail it 39-24. The Wildcats have done everything they can to try to run away with this ball game, and the Greenbacks have done a pretty good job of staying in it. Boy, Avery Brunner, 26 points on the night for the Wildcats. Tough to keep yourself in a ball game when a player like that puts up numbers like that, but Coach Stroyan and this Greenback team are not giving up. And a big key for the Greenbacks, of note for the Greenbacks, Hope Hughes went out mid-third quarter, took a hard shot to the court, chasing a loose ball down, and she has not returned to this ball game. She had 12 points through those 3 quarters, leading the way for the Greenbacks. So the Greenbacks now trying to figure out how to do it without their senior leader on the court, and Bronner puts another one in to start this fourth quarter off. Myers, top of the key. Sowers dribble in the paint, and a blocking foul. Sowers going to go to the free throw line. Cooprider picks up her first, and Sowers will go to the free throw line the first time tonight. Can't get the first one to fall. Rattles out. And that free throw, able to get it to go. So Sowers' first point of the night comes at the free throw line. Wildcats back the other way. Three-point shot, Bronner. Left side of the rim, long rebound, chased down, but not able to be saved. Good hustle play from Sorrel Dufresne. Couldn't keep it in bounds. Forsberg will bring it up the court for the Greenbacks. Starts at left side to McAllister, working off the screen from Winkelpleck. Top of the key, good dump down to Sowers, and she'll head back to the free throw line. Good ball movement that time from the Greenbacks. Cooprider picks up back-to-back fouls in the last 2 possessions. Front of the rim, Sowers not able to hit the first. Second shot on the way, same spot, same result. Not good for Sowers, and the Wildcats pushing it up ahead. Ida Cavage lays it nearly in, somehow doesn't go, and Myers there to pull down the board. Forsberg up ahead, Winkelpleck, and a travel. Boy, saw McAllister on the other side of the paint, couldn't get it to her, and whistled for the walk. The score remains 41-25, 6:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. Greenbacks trail it by 16. Into the corner to Cooprider, now back up top, gets it right back. Patry trying to set up, now they find her, backs her way in. Back of the rim, Sowers there for the defensive board. Some confusion there, throws it into the back of Forsberg, but Forsberg able to recover. Right side to McAllister on the perimeter, and more confusion for the Greenbacks. The trailing Forsberg wasn't looking for the ball, comes off of her into the hands of the Wildcats. Wildcats trying to take advantage of it. Tipped out of bounds, it'll stay with the Wildcats. Now Taylor Foster going to check into the ballgame for the first time tonight. Forsberg will get a breather. Wildcats going back and forth with it up top. Cooprider out of Kevich, now to Bronner. Cooprider gets it right back. Left side to Dufresne. Bronner in the paint. Can she finish? Yes. Boy, she does such a good job of creating her shot. regardless of where she's faced when she gets it. And Bronner, 30 points on the night for the Wildcats. Foster tied up top of the key. Jump ball stays with the Greenbacks. Dufresne playing good defense. Coach Roper in this Wildcat defense not backing off an inch. Playing with an 18-point lead. McAllister off the inbounds, going right side, and a little bit too much body from Carly Cooprider. She'll pick up her third. Third team foul for the Wildcats. It'll be Myers to inbounds on the baseline. Winkelpleck kicks out, takes it in, hands it off to McAllister. McAllister, good dribble drive, tried the bounce pass to Winkelpleck. Tipped out of bounds, stays with the Greenbacks. Once again, Myers to inbounds on the baseline. Trying to go to Winkelpleck, far side, gets it to her. Foster, top of the key travel. That's just one of the things you miss with the absence of Hughes, who remains sidelined after taking that hard shot in the third quarter. Not only her offensive production, but her ball handling as well, and able to command this Greenback offense and kind of run it. She's usually the quarterback for this Greenback team when she's out there on the court. And a collision on the other end as Bronner and Patry collide at the baseline. The Greenbacks will get it back with 5:03 to play here in the fourth. Wildcats lead at 43-25. Forsberg to Foster in the corner. Has trouble handling it, and Dufresne comes away with it. Patry in the hands of Bronner. Trying to push it up ahead, but Forsberg jumps in front of it. Forsberg, and hit on the hand there. The whistle comes. Foul on the perimeter defense by the Wildcats. Goes against Hadley Idakevich. Her third, fourth team foul on the Wildcats. Winkelpleck at the elbow. Kick out to Myers. Forsberg, good look, finishes from 6 feet out. Forsberg with 7 points on the night for the Greenbacks. Wildcats gonna slow it down now. Left side to Dufresne. Walks it across half court. Kick out, corner three on the way. Front of the rim doesn't go. Williams tried to knock it down, and Winkelpleck there for the board. Myers pushing it up ahead. Knows she's got a defender trailing. Now lets her catch up, and will set up the Greenback offense. Right side to Forsberg. Jump stop in the middle of the paint. Needs some help, can't do anything with it. Myers comes to relieve. Myers gonna go left side on the court, and she'll get to the free throw line. Foul goes against Bronner. Her third, and the 5th team foul on the Wildcats. Myers at the free throw line, knocks down the first. Second free throw rattles out and tipped around, and a whistle, I believe. Gonna get a foul on Winkelpleck, trying to pull that rebound down. Winkelpleck will pick up her third foul. Ball stays with the Wildcats. 3:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. Greenbacks trail 43-28. Wildcats go back and forth with it, top of the key. Now find Bronner in the far corner. Gets rid of it. Trying to work it into the paint, and a whistle from behind. And Winkelpleck picks up another quick foul. That will be her 4th. Up top, boy, Sowers batted that one, but right back into the hand of Bronner. Couldn't take advantage of it. This time Sowers pulls it down for the Greenbacks. And Forsberg, a travel call. Boy, Coach Troy not happy with that one. Forsberg double teamed in the contact. Not whistled, but the travel call. The Wildcat ball at the 3-minute mark. Entry pass. Sowers comes away with it, and an offensive foul. Frustration on the Greenbacks there, and Sowers saying couldn't get him off, and Sowers picks up her 4th foul, throwing elbows down there after pulling down that rebound, trying to clear some space for herself, and she's asking that official, what do you want me to do? Him giving her an explanation, but Havens gets the ball right back. Boy, and now really tightening this ball game up. Bronner going to get called with a foul down low. She gets whistled for elbows, trying to clear things out. So the bucket does not count, and it goes back to the Greenbacks. Winkelpleck in the paint, kick out. Forsberg going to try another 3, almost falls, but off the front of the rim. Sowers wrestling for that one down low. And whistled for the jump ball. And these officials trying to, what I would say, de-escalate some of the tensions out there on the court between these girls, just frustrated. .240 to play here in the 4th. 43-28 your score. Wildcats on top. Left side, Bronner dribbles in, kick out, 3-point shot on the way. Doesn't fall for Williams. Forsberg chases it down, saves it into the hands of Sowers. Gives it right back to Forsberg. She'll come push it up ahead. Stops at the 3, takes a shot. Again, front of the rim, doesn't go. And Winkelpleck gonna get whistled for what I believe will be her 5th foul. Winkelpleck gonna foul out of the ball game. Not much difference she could do there. Wildcats back the other way on the perimeter. Dufresne into Cooprider, and Cooprider going to go to the free throw line. Foster into the ball game, picks up that foul. So Hope Hughes has not returned to this ball game since mid-3rd quarter after going out with apparent head injury after hitting the court hard. Sowers playing with 4 fouls. Winkelpleck just fouled out of the ball game for the Greenbacks. And if you followed this Greenback team at all throughout this season, you know depth is not something that this Greenback team has a lot of. So a lot of factors into this ball game. This Greenback team playing thin, and Bronner on the putback after the missed 3-point bucket adds to her total. She's got 32 on the night for the Wildcats. Foster right side to Sowers, double teamed, has to kick it back out. Foster trying to put it on the court and create some space. Swings it out, Myers. Deep shot just inside the arc. It's a 2, but it drops. And a 30-second timeout coming from Coach Roper at the 1:30 mark here in the 4th quarter. Wildcats on top 46-30. Story of the night, Avery Bronner, 32 points on the night for the Wildcats. Having a great performance, and the Greenbacks playing thin tonight. Winkelpleck fouled out of the game about 2 minutes ago. Hughes left the ball game in the 3rd quarter. Sowers playing with 4 fouls, but these girls have not given up. That's what's nice to see with this Greenback team, is they've kind of taken this ball game and said, you know what, we're down by 16, we're down our leading scorer, but it is not going to take away our fight, and it is not to this point. So that's great to see. The Wildcat ball coming off of that 30-second timeout from Coach Roper. Bronner out of the ball game now for the Wildcats. Some substitutions made during that timeout. Into the corner, tipped out of bounds by McAllister. It'll stay with the Wildcats. Cooprider needs some help in the paint, kicks it out, three-point shot on the way, good. Wildcats, Aubrey Nickel knocks down her first bucket. Stretch the lead to 19. Under 60 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Forsberg, left side. McAllister coming out, sets the screen. Forsberg goes left side off of it. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul against Williams. Forsberg at the free throw line, knocks down the front end. Second free throw on the way. Forsberg goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line. She's got 9 points on the night for the Greenbacks. Wildcats back the other way, and Forsberg comes away with the steal. The Greenbacks have numbers. Foster on the right, Myers on the left. Bounce pass to Myers. Tied up and a jump ball. It'll stop that fast break opportunity, but the Greenbacks will keep possession of it. Myers to inbounds on the baseline. Foster, top of the key, right side. Myers going to try a deep three. Doesn't go. Forsberg backside rebound. And then tied up down low. Cooprider clearing space. And a jump ball. That one goes to the Wildcat. No, they're going to say a whistle in that tie-up. McAllister picks up her second, but the Greenbacks, beyond the 5 fouls, sends the Wildcats to the free throw line. At the free throw line, Carly Cooprider knocks the first down. Second free throw attempt on the way. Cooprider goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Makes it 51-32. Biggest lead of the night for the Wildcats. Only 15 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Myers across half court, comes near side to Foster. Looking for Myers, cutting back to the rim underneath, but double team can't finish. Sowers will go to the free throw line for the and one after dropping it in. Foul against Hallie Williams. Front of the rim, Sowers doesn't connect, and the Wildcats gonna hold this one as time expires, and they will come away 51-34. Your final score. Wildcats led by senior Avery Bronner. 32 points on the night for the senior. What an impressive performance. And the Wildcats improved to 7-2 on the season. Greenbacks with that loss fall to 3-6 on the season. Stick around, we've got the Uptown Cafe, the Maydew Tebow Optometry post-game show coming up for you when we return. More Greenback basketball after the break.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Piester are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry postgame show here on Thunder Country. Lady Greenbacks fall tonight to open up the action. 34-51 your final score against the Haven Wildcats. Wildcats improved to 7-2 on the season. What an impressive performance from Avery Bronner. 32 points on the night, had 21 of those in the first half for the Wildcats, and it was just too much for the Greenbacks to overcome. They had to overcome a lot tonight and really showed a lot of grit and passion with everything they were faced with early on in this ball game. If you hadn't tuned in, some clock malfunctions that resulted in the end of the first quarter not being played with a clock here in this gym. Never seen it happen before. Everybody just had to kind of adapt to it. The time was being called out from the PA at the scorers table, so really odd. And then into the second half, you had Sowers pick up some fouls early in that first half, so she started the second half with 3 fouls. Hope Hughes then goes out in the third quarter. She was leading the way for the Greenbacks, finished the night with 12 points. But midway through that third quarter, chasing down a loose ball, really hit the court hard, looked like maybe took a shot to the head. She did not return after that, so the Greenbacks were playing without their leading scorer, their best ball handler. And you had to see more minutes then from Taylor Foster, came in to provide good minutes off the bench for Coach Stroyan. Late into the fourth quarter, Winkelpleck fouls out of the ball game. So you're down another Greenback, but the ladies, they did not quit. It was a physical game, and the Lady Greenbacks didn't back down at all. So that was good to see. Coach Stroyan always emphasizing attitude and effort with this Greenback team. And boy, they showed some attitude and effort tonight. I know the score didn't reflect it, 51-34, that final score lost, but a lot of good things to take away from this ball game. And they were kind of playing that game with what looked to be like a chip on their shoulder a little bit. As that game continued to go on, knew they were going against one of the best scorers that they'd see all year in Avery Bronner, but didn't back down. Bronner went out, she got hers, but the Greenbacks did everything they could. Another good night from Johanna Forsberg. She got going a little bit later, only 2 points through the first half, but then into the second half, when she was relied on a little bit more, poured in 7 points in that second half, so she finished with 9 on the night. Winkelpleck had 5, McAllister with 2, Hughes led the way for the Greenbacks with 12 points, Sowers a bucket, and Myers with 3 points. Myers, I thought, had a great game tonight as well. Had a lot of great takes to the rim. Didn't convert them all the time to points, but that's what you like to see from those young freshmen, is just not afraid to take the ball to the rim and create the offense themselves, and I thought Myers really did a good job of that. Didn't shy away from anything, didn't shy away from the defensive pressure that the Wildcats were putting on them all night long. And as this season goes on and she gets more comfortable game in and game out, those shots are going to start to fall for Emery Myers and some of these other girls that just continue to get more comfortable out here on the court in the varsity setting. So a good night overall for the Greenbacks. Come away with the loss. They'll be back in action. That's the tough part. You've got to turn around real quick and play an 11 o'clock game tomorrow morning against Circle. Part of this crossover challenge that Pratt is doing this year. An 11 o'clock tip-off for the Lady Greenbacks at Newman University tomorrow late morning against Circle. And then the boys will follow with a 1 o'clock tip-off against Collegiate. So good night for the Lady Greenbacks tonight. A lot of positives to take away from it. A frustrating night, just a lot of things to deal with. And we'll talk with Coach Stroyan post-game. Hopefully we'll get her, unless they elect to get on the road and get back as quick as they can. Could be an option. The weather out there continues to seem to decay. So if you're out there traveling, be aware, be careful. So we'll see if we get Coach Stroyan post-game or whether or not they elect to just get on the road as quick as they can and get back home safely. Regardless, the Lady Greenbacks will be back in action at 11 o'clock tomorrow unless something with this weather changes that. We'll keep everybody updated as quickly as we find out anything as well. So stay tuned to all the normal channels. Keep your eyes on those, and we'll update you with any game time alterations for any of tomorrow's action. But the boys, they're set to take on the Wildcats, and when we come back, we'll get you all set with that ball game. But before we do that, got to give an update on the Ham Auction buckets for Booster Club, along with our Timish Electric player of the game to close out the ladies' action. The Lady Greenbacks came into the ball game with 21 three-point buckets, and this was a big night for them. 4 of them made tonight, 1 from Forsberg, 3 from Hughes. So they take their total up to 25 made three-point buckets on the season. So John and Kevin at Ham Auction donating $5 for every made three-point bucket to the Greenback Booster Club this season for both the ladies and the boys. Thank you again to John and Kevin at Ham Auction for putting on that promotion. Goes to the Greenback Booster Club, which does so many things throughout all of the sports, just getting them the gear, the equipment, the tools that they need. The Greenback Booster Club, a great foundation that does so many great things for all of the athletic programs across Pratt High School. So Ham Auction helping contribute to that on top of what they already contribute to so many other things throughout the school. So big appreciation there. Time for the Timish Electric player of the game. Tonight, Hughes finished with 12 points. Forsberg with 9 points. Looking between those two, Hughes had the game leading the way, but I really felt like Forsberg came out and kind of had to step up as that leader after Hughes was out of the ball game midway through that third quarter. So the Timish Electric player of the game tonight going to freshman Johanna Forsberg. 9 points on the night, really stepped up into that leadership role, seeing the absence of Hughes midway through that third. So congratulations to her, and thank you to another one of our great sponsors, Timish Electric. We'll take another break, and when we come back, get you all set for tip-off on the boys' side. You're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors and Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Welcome back to now the Doug Gray Chevrolet pregame show, round 2 here in Haven, Kansas, as the boys set to take on the Haven men. The Haven Wildcats come into this ballgame 3-5 on the season. Your Pratt High Greenbacks 8-0, coming off a big win, 79-29 Tuesday night against Kingman. And the Greenbacks continue to put together a season that is nothing short of impressive. Led by senior Arlie Morrell, comes into this ballgame averaging over 23 points a night. He had 27 in that ballgame against Kingman, where if you didn't tune in or haven't seen any of the midweek write-ups or hype, became the all-time leading scorer in Pratt High history. Took over the record that had stood for 48 years. Mike Stivers from 1975 to 1978 put up 1,187 points, and Tuesday night we saw Arlie Morrell take it down. He currently sits on 1,192 and has plenty of season left to continue to add to that total. And you talk with Coach Batten post-game, you heard him say that may not be the only record we see fall by the time this kid's career is over. Career rebounds, career field goals, all of those in jeopardy with the career that Arlie Morrell has stretched together in his 4 years here wearing a Pratt High uniform, and boy, has he been fun to watch play. The fun thing about this Greenback team is he is by far not the only one that falls into that fun-to-watch play category. You've got Caleb Strong, Hudson Titus, Kyler Barker, Cade Liggett. I could go down the roster, Carlito Lara. All of these guys have been so enjoyable to watch. The gas tank on these kids has stayed at full all season long. Coach Batten has just kept the throttle on that gas pedal, and these kids have not backed down. They've risen to every challenge that they've faced. They had a tough early season matchup in a championship game against Cheney in hostile territory over there for the championship game on a Saturday night. Came away with that big win. Nick's big test, Great Bend to close out the 2025 season before Christmas break. On the road again, traveled to Great Bend, came away with that win. Tonight, they travel to Haven, Kansas. Haven has always been a tough team for this Greenback team, a league team that always seems to go through Haven or Heston as far as league titles are concerned. And this year, this Haven team graduated some seniors last year, so I hesitate to say that they are down as good as they consistently are, but a little bit different team for head coach Jarrett Hett. It's his first year coaching for this Haven team. Longtime head coach Lonnie Paramore no longer here at Haven with the Wildcats. So Coach Hett taking over this program. 6 seniors, that's what graduated last year, and 2 of those were all-state players for this team, and Ray and Bontrager. So some big shoes to fill for these underclassmen of the Wildcats. Coming off of a loss to Trinity on January 2nd was their most recent action. Their wins against Belle Plaine, Nickerson, and Clearwater, and this team led by sophomore Brogan Ray. The Ray family, exceptional athletes in all sports. Older brother, one of the very few athletes that you'll see be named All-State in both football, basketball, and baseball. That is a rare feat, and he was able to do it. Nash Ray, first name wasn't coming to me there off the bat. Nash Ray, who came through this Haven program directed traffic on the football field on this basketball court, shortstop for the baseball team, and now younger brother Brogan Ray, the reins have been handed over to him to lead this Haven squad. He's got Cole Bronner to do it with as well tonight. Comes into this ball game averaging 8 points from last season, so he's got some varsity experience. Now we'll see how the Greenbacks match up. Should be a fun one tonight. Don't go anywhere. We're about 5 minutes away from tip-off. When we come back, we'll get you all set. You're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt.
To keep your equipment running, count on BTI for bulk oil delivered directly to your farm. Now BTI delivers 3 times the product, and it's quicker than ever. Our trucks travel up to 150 miles from any of our 6 stores, delivering premium oil, hydraulic fluid, and DEF, up to 1,500 gallons in just 30 minutes. It's another way to save you time and money. Call any of our 6 BTI locations or visit btioil.com. BTI, our family in partnership with your family.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club D'Est in downtown Pratt. Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club D'Est in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965, with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Well, welcome back to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show here on Thunder Country. Moments away from tip-off and starting lineup introductions here in Haven, Kansas, as the 8-0 Greenback boys set to take on the 3-5 Wildcats of Haven, and it'll be a different-looking Wildcat team. Again, first-year head coach Jarrett Hett replaced longtime coach Lonnie Paramore here, and now we'll see what this Wildcat team looks like under a different tutelage from head coach Jarrett Hett. The Greenbacks, we know what they've looked like. 8 games, 8 strong performances as they have really taken care of business. Everybody that's been put in front of them, they've risen to the challenge. They've came out and played, and we don't expect anything less tonight, as this is always a pretty good rivalry game between these two teams, whether it be baseball, basketball. We don't play Haven a lot in football, so when we get a chance to match up with them, see them twice a year in basketball. Always a fun one, an intense matchup between the two teams. The atmosphere, the intensity level, usually always where it needs to be, and I don't expect anything different tonight. Now, tonight's game does not count towards league standings. The next time we face Haven, that'll be at our home court. That one will be the one that counts toward the league standings. So tonight, still an important one for the Greenbacks if they want to keep that unbeaten record alive before they head into face the Collegiate Spartans tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That's a matchup. We'll talk more about that one throughout this broadcast, as it's the one that eyeballs across the state waiting to see. But tonight, time for action here. We start with starting lineups for the Wildcats. Number 2, a 6-foot senior, Jace Martin. Number 3, a 5'6" junior, Colton Outvader. Number 5, a 5'11" junior, Brogan Ray. Number 15, 5'10" sophomore, Logan Jacques. Number 22, a 5'10" sophomore, Cole Bronner. The Wildcats led by head coach Jarrett Het, assisted by Drew Thalman and Grant Ray. And time for your Pratt High Greenbacks. Number 0, a 5'10" junior, Hudson Titus. Number 4, a 5'11" junior, Kyler Barker. Number 5, a 6' sophomore, Cade Liggett. Number 20, 6'6" senior, Arlie Morrell. And number 33, a 6'2" junior, Caleb Strong. The Greenbacks led by head coach Chris Batten, assisted by Tyler Strong and Parker Titus. That hometown Haven band fired up for these starting introductions. They've done a great job all night long. Sitting not too far from the left of us, so I'm sure you can hear them coming through. They've tried to get this crowd as enthused as possible, and they're going to need to do it for the next 32 minutes. Now the question is, will we have full clock operations for this ball game? Early into that ladies game, clock went out, had to play the remainder of the first quarter with no clock operating inside this gym. And then as they got it back online, they lost the ability to use the shot clock. So this game, we'll see, but it does not appear like the shot clock is going to be used for this contest between these two teams. Don't know how much role of it will play. I know Coach Batten, when he really likes to get out and pressure, talks about the value of that shot clock and how your defense can use it to their advantage. If you can slow that team up, even getting the ball up the court 5, 6, 7 seconds, and by the time they set their offense up and make a couple passes and swing it around, you're looking at under 10 seconds left on that shot clock, and you've really got to make your move. So you start that early pressure into the backcourt, and it translates into farther on in the possession. Coach Batten has done a great job of it all season long, and with the depth that this Greenback team has, boy, you can roll out fresh bodies at your convenience if you're Coach Batten. Final words being had by the officials and the players. Once again, if you're tuning in, I'm Cody Eastis. We've got a great broadcast on the way for you. If you're listening on Thunder Country 98.3 radio dial, we appreciate you. Also streaming on Eastis Media Facebook and YouTube as well. Morrell comes away with the tip, and it'll be Kyler Barker going left to right for the Greenbacks to start this ball game off. Caleb Strong down low, over the back, hit, but no whistle. The Wildcats come away with it. It'll be Junior Brogan Ray running the offense for this Wildcat team. Ray has a hot hand from beyond the arc. Morrell strips that one away, pushes it up ahead to Titus. Titus running, gets tied up, has to get rid of it, finds the trailing Morrell. Morrell tried to spin into the paint, kicks it out to Barker. Barker, now Morrell takes that baseline, loves that left-handed baseline drive, kick out to Strong, three-point shot, good! Caleb Strong had a big game Tuesday night against Kingman from beyond the arc and picks up where he left off. Wildcats trying to answer after that three-point bucket, and a dribble drive from Bronner cuts the lead back to 1 for the Greenbacks. 3-2, Greenbacks on top a minute into this first quarter. Barker goes left side. Titus once again feeding Morrell on that baseline. Tough spinning fadeaway jumper, good. Morrell picks up his first bucket, so the two leading scorers for the Greenbacks in Morrell and Strong already on the board a minute and a half into this ball game. Wildcats back the other way. Greenbacks in man-to-man defense. Ray on the far side finds the cutting Bronner, spins, squares up. Morrell pulls down the board. Up ahead, Strong to Barker, cross court, Barker left side, good. A lot of contact, Barker hits the deck, no whistle, play on. Greenbacks doing what they like to do and get out and run. They lead at 7-2. Wildcats trying to answer, go up top to Ray. Liggett out defending on the perimeter on Martin. Martin has to get rid of it, comes near side to Jaquez. Back in the hands of Ray to Bronner. Right side, and this is where that shot clock, again, shot clock not in play. Shot put up. Tough shot. The floater from Martin doesn't go. Good defense by the Greenbacks. Barker up ahead, using that left hand to get to the center of the paint. Kick out, Morrell gonna try a three. Good! Arlie Morrell knocking one down from deep, puts the Greenbacks on top, 10-2. Nearly impossible to defend when you've got to guard the rim around Morrell and also the perimeter. Wildcats trying to drive in, and a whistle on the floor. As Jacques he wanted that to be on the shot as the bucket fell. Barker will pick up his first foul. Couple substitutions. Wyatt Bontrager will check into the ball game, along with Zayd Turner. Wildcats go deep into the backcourt, out of bounds. Work it right side. Altvater gets it to the slashing Ray. Shot defended by Morrell, sends it flying. Ball on the court, Morrell comes away with it. Strong center court looking up ahead. Jump stop into the paint, tied up, and a whistle. They're gonna say got the arm of Strong, trying to bat that ball loose. Whistle against Wyatt Bontrager, his first team foul, and Laura gonna check into the ball game for the first time tonight for Caleb Strong. Greenbacks on top, 10-2. Out of the inbounds, Barker goes up high to Morrell. And a whistle on Laura. A little bit of jump before he got going. Right in front of that near side official. A turnover on the Greenbacks, their first of the night. Titus gonna pressure this ball all the way up the court. Picking up Ray as he crosses the Wildcat logo midcourt. Ray gets it back, good dribble drive, and Morrell swats it back. And to add insult to injury, the charge call on Brogan Ray. Boy, Morrell just defending that paint so well. Twice now we've seen the Wildcats drive in, try to get a shot off, and Morrell swatting it away. So the Greenbacks get the ball back. They lead at 10-2, 4:35 to play here in the first quarter. Lara, perimeter to Liggett. Feeds Morrell down low, dumps it in. Good ball movement. That was all created by the ball movement from the Greenbacks. It started on the left, and then 3 quick passes. They find Morrell in the paint. Liggett nearly comes away with the swat that time, but the bucket will count. And the Wildcats will go to the free throw line for the first time. The bucket is good. The whistle against Liggett, his first. And Brogan Ray, a chance for the three-point play at the free throw line here. Poore will check into the ball game along with Farrell. Farrell been seeing good minutes out of Bo Farrell these last couple games. Comes in off the bench for Coach Batten. Ray knocks down that free throw. Makes it a 12-5 ball game. Farrell top of the key. Goes to Poore, who's got a sharp shooting shot from beyond the arc. Gets it to Morrell. Kick out, Poore baseline, doesn't like it. Resets to Lara. Good quick ball movement by the Greenbacks though. Looking for Morrell, slash into the paint. Left hand can't finish. Wildcats pull down the rebound from Bronner. Altvater goes right side into the corner to Bontrager. Bontrager defended by Morrell, trying to get a shot off, has to get rid of it. Ray gonna try a deep three. Boy, he's good from out there, and his range is about anywhere past that half-court mark. Showing it off there. Cuts the lead to 4, and Morrell, the backside rebound, put back good. Morrell with a quick 9 of the Greenbacks' 14 points, has them on top by 6. Ray gonna try another deep one. This one, 5 feet beyond the arc. Boy, Brogan Ray keeping the Wildcats in this with the hot hand from beyond the arc. Makes it 14-11. And a foul on the other end. Gonna send a Greenback to the line, I believe. Whistle against Bronner, and it'll send Carlito Lara to the free throw line. If the Greenbacks haven't figured it out yet, Brogan Ray has got the green light from anywhere on this court. Got to get out and defend. You can't assume if he's 5 feet beyond that arc that it's safe. It's not. He can hit it from there, and he's just shown you. First free throw from Lara, good. Lara knocks the next one down, makes it 16-11. .255 to play here in the first quarter. Greenbacks on top, 16-11. Greenbacks in man-to-man defense. Bontrager into the corner, and a late whistle comes from the body contact from Morrell. Morrell picks up his first. Third team foul, and Morrell will take a breather as Liggett checks into the ball game for him. On the court for the Greenbacks, Farrell, Barker, Liggett, Titus, and Strong. Ray thought about pulling the trigger in the corner, now resets near side. Turner back to Bontrager. Ray comes out, dribbling off Barker. Quick shot from the perimeter again, knocks it down. Brogan Ray putting on a show from beyond the arc. 3 3-point buckets, and none of them easy. Makes it a 2-point game. Barker left side for the Greenbacks, gets to the elbow, now dumps it down to Farrell. Farrell, Titus, gonna try to answer a three of his own. Backside rim, no good. Ray pulls the rebound down. On the other end, dribble drive, tough lay-in, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game as Colton Altvader ties it up with a drive to the rim. You can hear this Wildcat crowd getting into this ball game. Farrell gonna try a three, top of the key. Right side, doesn't fall. Ray gonna slow it down now as he crosses half court, takes a look back at Coach Het, sets up the offense. 90 seconds to play here in the first. They work it right side to Altvader, cutting to the bucket again. Bronner gives the Wildcats their first lead of the night. Now Titus trying to orchestrate some offense here for the Greenbacks. Able to get by his original defender. Cutting backside, Barker can't finish at the rim. Tipped around, chased by Titus and Turner. Titus comes away with it. Play on, they say. Barker passes on the three, back to Titus, and the Greenbacks reset. Titus in the corner, working off the screen. A lot of contact, no whistle. Kick out to Liggett. Liggett likes to dribble drive. He puts it on the court, tries to do it. A lot of traffic. Liggett can't finish, and Turner's back out running the other way. And an open Bontrager. Somehow Bontrager got behind the Greenback defense. And Coach Batten gonna let his team play through this. 15 seconds remaining in the quarter, and the Wildcats on a 9-0 run. Barker to Titus, curling into the paint. Dumped down to Farrell, but swatted from behind. Turner outrunning, trying to get a shot off, and he does not get it before the buzzer comes. But the damage was done to close out that quarter by the Wildcats as they finish it on a 9-0 run and lead this ballgame 20-16. Don't go anywhere. More Greenback basketball when we return.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Need proof that Pratt has something for you? Living in Pratt is second to none with a fitness center, added new wings on an already impressive regional medical center, even an art museum. Pratt has dynamic downtown shopping, lots of hunting and fishing, and over 200 acres for outdoor lovers. Pratt is a great place to work and raise a family with beautiful older homes and new developments. Progressive, proud, and visionary. Proof that Pratt has something for you.
Welcome back as we start the second quarter. What a first quarter of play we just had between these two teams. Wildcats on top 20-16. The Greenbacks jumped out to a 12-2 lead in that quarter after a hot start from Arlie Morrell. And then it was the Wildcat star who got hot after that. Brogan Ray finished the quarter with 12 points and has the Wildcats on top by 4. Great defensive possession that time from the Greenbacks. Forced the turnover on the 5-second call on the perimeter. Barker hands it off to Strong, goes far side to Titus. Now back to Strong on the baseline. Leggett comes and gets it top of the key. Morrell coming out, calls for it. Titus thought about the step back three, gonna spin his way into the rim, lays it in. Nice take by Hudson Titus. Cuts the lead to 2. Back the other way. Wildcats start with it in the corner. Come back out, Bontrager on the perimeter. Mahaney now in the ballgame. Strong, the quick hands out front. Has some transition opportunities, turns them into points. Caleb Strong and those quick hands ties this ballgame up at 20. Greenback bench calling for that strike. 3 quick possessions with a stop. Strong nearly comes away with the steal there. Out front on Mahaney. Titus comes away with the steal. Top of the key. Nothing but rim in front of him. Jump stop, lays it in. To the 9-0 run, the Wildcats went on to close out the quarter. The Greenbacks answer it with a 6-0 run of their own. Timeout from Coach Het as the Greenbacks now lead at 22-20. What a quick start for this Greenback team, and it all started with the Greenback defense. The transition points from Titus and Strong to put the Greenbacks on top, and that's something they've been doing all season long. Coach Het wanting a timeout to slow this Greenback team down, but boy, that's easier said than done when you're talking about the defenders that Coach Batten puts out on the court. 6:36 to play. And an inadvertent buzzer. I think they're going to reset that inbounds from the Wildcats as the buzzer sounded while Brogan Ray was trying to walk that ball up the court. Get it all squared up, back in action. It'll be Wildcat ball. Ray starts the offense into Bontrager. Wants it back. Barker now not giving Ray any space after showing what he was capable of in that first quarter. Bontrager taking baseline against Morrell. Kick out, corner, 3-point shot. Tough one on the way from Jaquez. It doesn't go, and Titus looking to run. Well, he had his eyes up like he was wanting to push it, but nothing there. The Greenbacks slow down, reset the offense. Barker looking for Morrell, miscommunication, dumped it into the hands of the Wildcats, and an empty possession there for the Greenbacks. Bontrager right wing to Altvader. Gets it back, looking for Ray. Ray thought about the three. Step back, has Barker stumbling. Nothing on it though, and it sails over the rim. Strong up the court, Barker in the corner. Back to Liggett. Reverse it left side. Strong trying to find Morrell, posting up, but can't get it to him. Barker gonna dribble drive off the glass. Rebound pulled down by Bontrager, and a whistle. Barker tried to get in there with the quick hands and wrestle it away, but they get him for his second foul of the contest.
First team foul. Check again for the Greenbacks. Number 23, that's Laura.
Laura going to check into the ball game for the Greenbacks as Barker comes out. Wildcats looking for their first points of this second quarter. Try to stop this 6-0 run by the Greenbacks. Strong, another steal up front, putting it ahead for Morrell. He's got 2 defenders, does not matter. Morrell lays it in above the rim. Morrell into double digits now for the Greenbacks, puts them on top 24-20. Right side, Alt Vader working. Laura comes away with the steal, and again, Morrell. This time, no layup needed. He'll slam it in from above the rim. The run continues. 10-0 run by the Greenbacks. This Greenback defense is fired up. Laura out defending Alt Vader. No space given. Bontrager trying to get by Morrell on the baseline. Needs some help. Morrell strips it away, reaches for it, pulls it off the court, and another steal from this Greenback defense. Strong now trying to penetrate, dribble drive, tough shot, high floater off the glass, won't fall. One of the quicker possessions we've seen from the Greenbacks tonight, but a good look from Strong. Likes to take it with that left side, being left-handed, just couldn't finish that time. Right side, Alt Vader picked up by Laura. Jab step gets Laura off a bit, but recovers. Now comes near side to Bontrager. Ray trying some space, tough floater. Morrell there for the front side rebound. Titus back the other way. Morrell top of the key, has some momentum, gonna take it all the way to the rim. Can't finish the first time, put back good, and one. Morrell with 15 on the night. He'll go to the free throw line for one more. Jax picks up his first foul. Poore and Farrell will come back into the ball game. Turner and Bronner into the ball game for Coach Het. Morrell at the free throw line, knocks it down. Josiah Schmidt gonna check into the ball game. Give Morrell a little bit of breather. Boy, he was out running these last couple minutes, and wow, was it electric. Greenbacks 29-20, 3:15 to play here in the second quarter, and they've held the Wildcats scoreless in this second quarter. Dribble drive to the rim, and a whistle before the shot. I'm gonna say on the floor. They're gonna say Josiah Schmidt on the floor, the foul before the shot. Inbounds from the baseline. Bronner trying to go against Schmidt, doesn't do it. Trying to get his own rebound, tips it back into the hands of Alt Vader. They'll reset to Ray up top. Comes near side to Turner. Three-point shot on the way, front of the rim, not there. Tipped around, Farrell pulls it down for the Greenbacks. In the hands of Laura. Laura splits by a defender. Nice bounce pass, Laura to Schmidt for two. What a great look from Carlino Laura. And another timeout from head coach Het. 2:36 to play. Greenbacks on top, 31-20. This time a full timeout. We'll take one with him and be back in 60 seconds.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Piester are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back. Second quarter action here in Haven, Kansas. Greenbacks on top, 31-20, and this has been a game of runs. The Greenbacks started out on top 12-2 in the first quarter. Then the Wildcats go on a 9-0 run to answer. Greenbacks then turn around, go on a 4-0 run of their own before the Wildcats close out that first quarter on another 9-0 run. And their first bucket of this second quarter comes at the 2:08 mark. And Morrell dumps one in on the other end after a three-point bucket was made by Turner on the other side. Takes us to 33-23. Another three-point shot on the way. This Wildcat team not afraid to fire him. That one misses, and this is what you have to watch out for. The long rebound that sets up the transition. Poor gonna try a three. Not there. Strong comes flying in. Laura reaches in, and I believe they'll get him for the whistle. Laura gonna pick up his first foul. The Wildcat ball, 1:34 to play here in the second quarter. Greenbacks on top, 33-23. But it has been an exciting back and forth game between these two teams. Top of the key, Altvader. Dribble drive in, has to kick it out. Now Bronner picked up by Farrell to Turner. Altvader gets it back in the corner, goes right side baseline. Nice dump down, and one coming for Cole Bronner. Morrell going to pick up his second. And Turner going to go to the free throw line. Bronner will go to the free throw line to try to finish off the three-point play. Bounces out, does not go. Farrell pulls the rebound down for the Greenbacks. Morrell checking out of the ballgame after that foul. Titus too strong on the take, but Liggett there for the rebound. Poor going to set up, fires. Front of the rim, doesn't go, and Titus tied up on the rebound. A whistle going to go against the Wildcats. Zade Turner will pick up his first. 55 seconds to play here in this second quarter. Liggett in a triple team, just trying to get a shot off, but well defended, does not fall. Wildcats back the other way. Altvader, left wing, goes back up top to Turner. Turner defended by Poor, shakes him off but doesn't use it. Gets rid of it near side. Ray trying to find some space on that perimeter. Titus not giving it to him. Hands it off to Jax. And a tough shot. Farrell on the backside rebound, rips it out of the hands of Cole Bronner. Caleb Strong taking a peek back as Coach Batten calling out a set play here with 10 seconds left on the clock. Working off the screen, Strong picks the dribble up, now just gonna step back, fires, knocks it down for three!
Caleb Strong for three.
His second of the night puts the Greenbacks on top, 36-25 as we head to halftime after an electric first half between these two teams. Stick around, we got the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show when we return.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com. It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost factors in Pratt. Are available to situ bulkable mineral formulation. Full mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Green.
Around here we say one call fixes it all.
From the Pratt Green.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. from HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your home for Greenbacks on game day. The Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672. Visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services. Neighbors help cheering for the Greenbacks.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. Haven, Kansas, that's the action tonight. Top 36-25 after, wow, what a back and forth first half between these two teams. Greenbacks got a run led by Arlie Morrell in that first quarter. He had 9 points in that first quarter, but then very quickly Brogan Ray got hot for the Wildcats and decided to answer and get his Wildcats back in it. The Wildcats then answer with a 9-0 run of their own and cut the lead to 12-11. Greenbacks stretched it a little bit, got on top 16-11 with a few minutes remaining in that first quarter. And then the Wildcats, once again, off the hot hand from Brogan Ray, went on a 9-0 run to close out that first quarter and led 20-16 heading into the second. Now, whatever message Coach Batten had for his boys, which I'll be sure to ask him post-game about that first quarter, boy, they came out that second quarter firing. A 15-0 run from the Greenbacks to start that second quarter. Got on top 31-20. It was nearly 2 minutes left in that quarter before the Wildcats found their first bucket and only scored 5 in the second. The Greenbacks outscored the Wildcats 20-5 in that second quarter to give them an 11-point lead here at the halftime mark to get on top 36-25. Your leading scorers for both teams, it's the usual suspects. Arlie Morrell for the Greenbacks. He's got 18, 9 in the first, 9 in the second. And Brogan Ray for the Wildcats. Boy, Brogan Ray has got a hot hand from anywhere on the court for this Wildcat team. Showed it in that first quarter, but then the adjustments made from the defense and Coach Batten into that second quarter held Ray scoreless in that second quarter. So those are the type of conversations, timeouts that you like to see, where Coach Batten saw something, players responded. So you go from Brogan Ray scoring 12 in that first quarter to not scoring at all in the second, and then allowing the Greenbacks to go on that big run. And that run, it was all from transition buckets. The defense from Caleb Strong, Hudson Titus, and Carlito Lara out front on the perimeter against the Wildcats created multiple fast break opportunities where the Greenbacks could get out and run. We saw a dunk from Arlie Morrell. We saw lay-ins by Titus and Strong and Laura all around the bucket. And then we've seen the three-point shot dropping for the Greenbacks. Strong with 2. Morrell decided to step out and hit one early in the first quarter. And when you've got Morrell firing from beyond the arc and in the paint, boy, he's tough to shut down. Nobody's found an answer for it yet this season, as he's got 18 at the halftime mark. So Greenbacks have looked strong, but the Wildcats have shown with the outside sharpshooting that they've got out there on the court, they are plenty capable of coming back and getting themselves in this ball game and going on a run of their own. So at no point can the Greenbacks come out in this second half and think that an 11-point lead is comfortable enough to back off on this Wildcat team. It should be an electric second half. Stick around, we'll have more breakdown and get you all set for second half action here on Thunder Country.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas electrical needs for over 25 years.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt.
To keep your equipment running, count on BTI for bulk oil delivered directly to your farm. Now BTI delivers 3 times the product, and it's quicker than ever. Our trucks travel up to 150 miles from any of our 6 stores, delivering premium oil, hydraulic fluid, and DEF, up to 1,500 gallons in just 30 minutes. It's another way to save you time and money. Call any of our 6 BTI locations or visit btioil.com. BTI, our family in partnership with your family.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. Only about 70 seconds before we start second half action, and what a first half it has been. And if you've been tuning into this broadcast, whether it be via radio, via the Thunder Country app, or one of our live streams that we've got going on YouTube or on Eastus Media, got to give a shout out and an appreciation to Cole McAllister and Crosby Eastus. They've been the cameramen on tonight's broadcast. So if you've been tuning in on the video broadcast, I know the quality's a little less than par, but getting the signal out of this Haven Gymnasium, boy, it is always a fight. So trying to do our best that we can to bring you a broadcast where you can watch it and get the hometown call. So if you've tuned in and made it this far with us, we sure appreciate you tuning in this far. And we've got second half action coming for you now as the Greenbacks on top 36-25. After one half of play, and it should be a great second half here in Haven, Kansas. It'll be Greenback ball to start this second half. Kyler Barker takes it right to left. Early on, feed Morrell, and pushed from behind as he tried to spin his way to the rim on the shot, so he'll go to the free throw line. A chance to hit the 20-point mark early here in the second half. Ray picks up his second. He was whistled for that foul, and Morrell, front of the rim, can't get that one to go. Second free throw drops for Morrell. Puts the Greenbacks on top 37-25. We'll see how aggressive Brogan Ray is to start this second half. Trying to feed backside, and an and-one attempt for the Wildcats for Cole Bronner. See who they got that whistle on. They get the whistle on Liggett, so Morrell avoids his third. Turner, the three-point play, good. Excuse me, Bronner. Bronner with 9 on the night for the Wildcats. Makes it a 37-28 ball game. Strong thought about the three, pump fake, gonna put it on the court, kick back out to Liggett. Far side, they swing it back to Morrell. Morrell, handoff to Barker. Titus decides to dribble drive into the paint. Kick out, Barker gonna try a corner three. Back of the rim, Morrell. And a whistle on the floor. Boy, Morrell got pushed out of there, and they're gonna say it is on the Wildcats. Bronner picks up his second on that loose ball foul, trying to create position for the rebound. Strong to inbounds on the baseline. Feeds it to Morrell, tipped back into Strong's hand. He'll get it to Titus, top of the key. Morrell trying to work that left baseline that he likes so much. Kicks it back out. Barker now curling to the rim. And a blocking foul will send Barker to the line. Greenbacks have been aggressive trying to get to the rim, and Bronner going to pick up another foul, I believe. They do call that on Bronner, so he picks up his third. And Kyler Barker will go to the free throw line. First shot from Barker, front of the rim, does not go. Turner will check into the ballgame for Bronner after picking up back-to-back fouls. Second shot, that time Barker gets the bounce, and it rolls in. Greenbacks back on top by 10, 38-28. Wildcats trying to answer on the other end. High floater in the paint from Martin. Into the hands of Morrell. Pushes it up ahead to Barker. Barker left side, left hand, does not go. And Ray on the backside rebound. That was defended well by the Wildcats. Barker just trying to be aggressive with it. Couldn't get the take to drop. The Wildcats get it back. Alt Vader looking for the slashing Ray. Nice jump stop. Ray can't finish. Strong for the rebound. Always looking to push. Up ahead, Morrell. Too strong. Hit from behind. No whistle. Ball doesn't fall. And the Wildcats once again back the other way. Ray trying to free himself up. This time he'll get it to Martin for the deep three. Martin too strong. Liggett for the rebound. Greenbacks don't mind playing fast. They'll keep the pace going. Up ahead, Morrell, floater over the shoulder, good. Morrell, the first player to 21. Puts the Greenbacks on top, 40-28. Into the corner, Alt Vader picked up by Barker, trying to go baseline, swings it far side. Good look underneath, and a travel call on Turner. Took an extra step, skipping to the basket. Lara gonna check in for Barker. Along with Farrell will check into the ball game. Farrell, a lot of good minutes in that first half for Coach Batten. He'll come in for Cade Liggett. 5:32 to play here in the third. Greenbacks on top, 40-28. Feed Morrell at the left elbow, backs his way in, triple teamed, kick out to Lara. Lara to Farrell in the far corner. Farrell will try to go baseline. Good footwork by Farrell, but can't finish. Morrell there under the rim, nice pump fake, gets his defender in the air, finishes and one. Good patience from Arlie Morrell to get the defender in the air, and now he'll go to the free throw line to add one more to it. Foul against Jace Martin, his first, and Morrell doesn't get the roll, but the rebound kept alive into the hands of Titus. Titus kicked back out, Morrell, pump fake for the three, Strong will fire, does not hit, and Ray pulls the rebound down for the Wildcats. 42-28, Greenbacks on top. Strong out on the perimeter, defending alongside Lara. Into the corner, Ray. Once again, Titus not giving him any space, has to get rid of it to Martin. Martin dribble drive to the lane, no good. Titus pulls it down, up ahead to Strong. Farrell trailing on the other side, gets the rebound, put back, doesn't go either. Loose ball chased around, Wildcats come away with it. Good look from Farrell. 4:25 to go here in this third quarter. Ray on the perimeter, swings it left side. Alt Vader, he'll try a deep three, comes up short into the hands of Titus. Boy, Titus isn't going to slow down. He wants to get out front in front of that defense and run. Now has to back it up and reset the offense. Starts it right side to Lara. Lara, good take, but poke from behind. Comes out and into the hands of Ray. And a timeout from head coach Jared Hett. Wants to slow this down, give his team a breather. It'll be a full timeout at the 3:56 mark. Greenbacks on top, 42-28. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on Thunder Country.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club D'Este in downtown Pratt. Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club D'Est in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965 with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Welcome back, third quarter action, 3:56 to play, coming off of the full timeout from head coach Jarrett Hett, trying to slow this game down a little bit for his Wildcats. It'll be Brogan Ray, top of the key, goes left side. New check-in for the Wildcats, number 10 on the court, Devin Boyce. Not seen any minutes from him yet tonight, into the ball game now.
Number 23.
Laura going to pick up a foul. His second team foul of the quarter. Ray inbounding, puts it on the court, ball rolls, and a jump ball. It'll stay with the Wildcats. Ray set to re-inbound on the baseline. Greenbacks with a bit of a smaller lineup now with Morrell off the court. Altvader trying to get some space on the baseline. Kick back out to Boyce. Three-point shot does not go. Greenbacks come away with the defensive rebound and are on the other side pushing. Titus back it out to Farrell now. Goes right side to Poor. Poor 2 dribbles into the paint. Out to Titus. Knocks it down for 3. Hudson Titus, a sharpshooter beyond the perimeter for the Greenbacks. His first of the night. Puts them on top 45-28 at the 3:03 mark here in the third quarter. Ray, tough floater against Titus, doesn't go, but the backside rebound pulled down by Boyce. Outlet pass picked off by Lara. Left side swatted from behind by Ray. Wildcats now coming back, don't have numbers. Poor defending inside, and a whistle on the shot. That foul on Poor will send Colton Altvader to the free throw line. Poor picks up his first, third team foul for the Greenbacks. First free throw good. A couple substitutions now as Barker, Morrell, and Strong will check in. Farrell, Lara, and Titus check out of the ball game for Coach Batten's squad. One more free throw on the way for Colton Altvader. Second shot, gets the rattle, falls in, makes it 45-30 your score. Barker working the offense, jump stop in the paint, kick out to Strong. Now trying to feed Morrell, but the double team bats it away into the hands of the Wildcats. Bontrager, or Altvader will bring it up the court. Swings it left side to Boyce. Ray hesitated on the 3, now puts it on the court. Turner, baseline drive, tied up by Strong in the air, and a jump ball will go to the Greenbacks.
Jump ball,
2:12 to play here in this third quarter. Greenbacks on top by 15, 45-30 your score, led by the 23 points from Marley Morrell and the defense of the Greenback Collective. Greenbacks work it around the perimeter. Strong to Poor, now the entry pass to Morrell. Double team comes on the collapse, and the Wildcats come away with it. Force the jump ball of their own down low. Morrell pleading his case. Well, these Wildcats, they may be trailing by 15, but they're still fighting out there. 1:50 to play here in the third. Ray, cross midcourt to Bontrager. In the hands of Boyce, has to contend with Strong, gets rid of it. Back out to Turner, picked up by Liggett. Left side, some spot base for Ray. Too shallow, Barker chases down the rebound. Morrell, this time will get the whistle on the perimeter. Bontrager had a hand in there.
Foul on number 13, Wyatt Bontrager, second. 15 foul. Checking in for the Wildcats.
Substitutions for Coach Het.
For Colton Holloway. At the line, shooting number 20, Arlie Morrell.
Morrell will go to the free throw line. Knocks down the first.
Checking in for Greenback, 0. Preston Titus for Preston 4.
Titus will check into the ball game for Poor.
For St. Turner, $1 hot dogs while they last.
Second free throw on the way from Morrell. He goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line. 25 on the night for the senior Arlie Morrell. Puts the Greenbacks on top, 47-30. 1:15 to play here in the third. Wildcats the give and go, and Strong there, swats it out of bounds. Stays with the Wildcats, Ray to inbounds. Titus fronting the inbounds. Ray now goes up high, gets it to Bontrager. Boyce comes out and gets it. Bontrager gets it back. Boyce calling for it. Passes on the three. Had some room. Now the three-point shot coming from Jax. It doesn't go. Rattles out halfway down and pops back out. Greenbacks the other way. Titus, right side, resets to Morrell. Morrell going to hand that one off to Strong. He'll dribble drive. Back out to Morrell. Morrell, spin, jump stop, nothing there. Greenbacks reset. Morrell, there's that baseline left-handed drive and tripped up by Wyatt Bontrager. Morrell going to go back to the free throw line. Wildcats beyond the 5 team fouls. Morrell at the free throw line. That one doesn't go. Lara going to check back into the ballgame for Strong. Second free throw from Morrell. Front of the rim falls. Josiah Schmidt checking back into the ballgame for Morrell. Morrell will check out of the ballgame with 26 points on the night. 27-second mark here in the third quarter. Wildcats working it around the perimeter. Dribble drive by Boyce, nothing there, has to kick it out to Bontrager. Gets it back, corner three, falls short. Bontrager there for the rebound, and a foul from behind. Laura going to pick up his third foul. Let's say on the shot, so that'll send Wyatt Bontrager to the free throw line. Fourth team foul on the Greenbacks, and Bontrager knocks it down. Second free throw good. Bontrager goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Barker pushing it up quick as the buzzer sounds. Does not get it to fall, but the Greenbacks will take a 48-32 lead in to the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. More Greenback basketball here on Thunder Country.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Need proof that Pratt has something for you? Living in Pratt is second to none with a fitness center, added new wings on an already impressive regional medical center, even an art museum. Pratt has dynamic downtown shopping, lots of hunting and fishing, and over 200 acres for outdoor lovers. Pratt is a great place to work and raise a family with beautiful older homes and new developments. Progressive, proud, and visionary. Proof that Pratt has something for you.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action here in Haven, Kansas. Greenbacks on top, 48-32 your score. It'll be Greenback ball. Kyler Barker will walk it up the court. Entry pass into Morrell, tipped around, and the Wildcats come away with it. Ray across midcourt for the Wildcats. Well, ever since that first quarter, the Greenbacks have shut Brogan Array down. Has not scored since his 12 points that he put up in the first quarter. And it has been a collective effort from whoever's tasked with defending him, whether it be Titus, Lara, Strong. Dribble drive into the paint, not there. Morrell pulls down the rebound. Up ahead, Titus. Left alone, he'll take it all the way to the rim. Has to jump stop and kick it out. Morrell, top of the key, hands it off to Strong, and a travel from Strong. Tried to pull up, jumper from the elbow, but just a little too much of a first step for Strong. Wildcats started in the short corner. Strong defending, back top to Ray. Ray into Bontrager. Morrell on the backside, blocks that one out of bounds. Good job by Morrell to stay on the ground, not get in the air and bite on any of those pump fakes. Was able to defend it whenever Bontrager got the shot off, and he did. Ray coming up high. Morrell nearly intercepts it. Bontrager pulls it down. Ray, corner three, left alone, knocks it down. After a quiet second and third quarter from Brogan, Ray finally gets going here in the fourth. Titus, he'll try a floater in the paint, trying to get his own rebound after the miss. On the baseline, needs some help. And gonna stay with the Greenbacks. Ray leads the way for the Wildcats with 15 on the night, but they trail it 48-35, 6:27 to play here in the fourth quarter. Strong right side to Barker, working off that screen from Morrell. Now back to Morrell, spins right side, tough floater, got it to fall somehow. 28 on the night for Arlie Morrell, puts the Greenbacks back on top by 15. Dribble drive to the rim. Turner swatted by Morrell. Up ahead to Barker. Has Strong on the right side. Does he see him? Doesn't need him. Finishes left-handed. Good take from Kyler Barker. Into the hands of Morrell. Morrell wants to get out and run. Does he have anything? Gonna take it himself. Too strong with the left hand. And Bontrager on the backside rebound. I think Morrell thought there'd be more defensive presence there. Three-point shot falls short. Strong pulls it down. Outlets to Titus. Titus will slow it down. Titus across midcourt. Strong to Morrell in the corner. Liggett top of the key. Barker peeling. Left-hand floater. Doesn't go. Morrell put back. Doesn't get the shot to drop it. He'll go back to the free throw line for two. Whistle against Brogan Ray, his third, and Morrell another trip to the free throw line. First shot good. Farrell checking back into the ball game for the Greenbacks. Liggett will come out. Second free throw falls for Morrell. Morrell now a 30-point performance. on the night. Greenbacks on top, 54-35. 5:05 to play here in the fourth quarter. Wildcats work at left side. Martin, and the pass through everybody, trying to skip past it to the near side. That one sails out of bounds. Greenback defense forcing another turnover. Barker into the paint, takes it all the way to the rim, and another finish at the rim for Kyler Barker. It's his second time tonight in this quarter. Has gotten to the rim, and nice touch with that left hand. Wildcats on the other end. Boyce defended by Morrell out on the perimeter, has to get rid of it. Into the hands of Mahaney. Needs some help as well. Again, no shot clock in tonight's ball game. Had trouble with it early on in the ladies' ball game, so it hasn't been turned on the rest of the night. Both offenses able to play at the pace that they want to without the shot clock. On the perimeter, Farrell with good defense nearly forces the ball to come out of the hands of Altvader. Altvader has to back all the way up and reset. Now the screen comes from Turner. Altvader right side, step through and thrown out of bounds. A miscommunication between him and Mahaney. An empty possession, no shot attempted for the Wildcats. 3:42 to play here in the fourth. Morrell, top of the key. Hands it off to Titus. Titus looking to be aggressive, cuts to the paint, kick out to Laura. Laura now needs some help, swings it to Morrell, baseline drive, left hand. Back out to Farrell. Farrell dribble drive in, tough shot, gets it to fall. Bo Farrell on the board. Got that shot off quick enough that the defense didn't have time to react once he got in the paint. And on the other end, challenging Morrell at the rim is Jace Martin. Shot doesn't go, but Martin will go to the free throw line. Morrell picks up his third. Martin at the free throw line. That one does not fall. Poor and Liggett will check into the ball game for Morrell and Titus. And if that's the last we see of Arlie Morrell, he'll finish this ball game with 30 points on the night. Second free throw on the way, good. Poor and Farrell, top of the key for the Greenbacks. Poor gets it back in the corner. Good pump fake, gets his defender in the air, but recovering is Boyce there for the block. Wildcats trying to finish this on a positive note. Tough difficulty of shot there for Jace Martin. And the rebound pulled down by Barker. Barker kick back out. Farrell gonna try another three. Top of the key, nothing but net. Bo Farrell drops it in. 5 points for Farrell in the last two possessions. And the Greenbacks lead at 61-36. Boyce on the other end looking for Turner. Baseline kick out, three-point shot. Not there. Liggett fighting for the rebound and tipped out of bounds off the hands of Boyce. Now Hendricks checking into the ball game, his first minutes of the night alongside Josiah Schmidt. Poor, gonna try a three, left wing, good! Back-to-back three-point buckets, one from Farrell, that one from Poor. And a blocking foul on Poor on the other end. Wildcats to inbounds on the baseline. Go up top. Porting into the ball game for the Wildcats now. Dribble drive from Mahaney, tied up, has to get rid of it. Out to Porting, defended by Laura. Hendricks gets a hand in there, puts the ball on the court. Wildcats keep it alive. Mahaney will try a three, off the mark. Farrell there for the rebound. Poor kick out, Laura. Hendricks, he'll try a three. Spins out of the rim, but Josiah Schmidt chasing the rebound down, keeps it alive. Farrell to Poor, right side. Poor gonna fire again. Too strong. Another backside rebound by Josiah Schmidt. Hendricks, a floater in the paint, doesn't fall. Wildcats finally pull down a defensive board and back the other way. 60 seconds remain here in the fourth. Tough shot on the other end from Jace Martin, and the rebounds pull it down. Substitution timeout for Coach Patton to get August Deeds and Max Timish into the ball game for the first time tonight. Some young players getting some good minutes here for Coach Patton, and turnover there. We'll go back to the Wildcats. 49 seconds showing on the clock. Porting loses it, nearly goes out of bounds, but the Wildcats save it. And an underhand floater will send Martin to the free throw line. August Deeds picks up his first foul. That's how you get into the stat sheet if you're one of those young players. And the free throw by Martin goes. Second free throw goes as well. Back-to-back free throws made by the Wildcats, makes it 64-38, 30 seconds left here in this fourth quarter. Deeds dribbles to the paint. Nice backside look to Farrell, but the offensive foul on the charging Deeds takes the bucket off the board. "20 seconds. We'll see how the Wildcats play this. Porting, top of the key. Step back, nearly loses his step. No travel called. Back to Mahaney. Goes right side into the corner. Baseline drive. Shot off before the buzzer drops for Boyce, his first bucket of the night. And that will be the final score. Greenbacks come away with a convincing 64-40 win. It was close until the second quarter started. The Wildcats led this ballgame at the end of one, and then the Greenbacks turned it on and shut the Wildcats down. They improved to 9-0 on the season. The Wildcats fall to 3-6. Stick around. We've got the Maydew Tebow Optometry postgame show coming up when we return here on Thunder Country.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt is your hometown destination for quality vehicles and exceptional service. From brand new Chevrolets to dependable pre-owned options, you'll find the perfect fit for your lifestyle and budget. Their friendly, knowledgeable team makes buying easy, and their service department keeps you running strong long after the sale. When you want honesty, value, and a better way to buy, choose Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt. Experience the difference today.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
On the the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Piester are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry post-game show. The Greenbacks come away 64-40. Your victors improved to 9-0 on the season and set the stage for a big matchup tomorrow afternoon against Wichita Collegiate. Before we get to that matchup, though, what a performance tonight from Coach Batten and his boys. Came out a first quarter that was back and forth. That game was a game of runs in the first two quarters. The Greenbacks got out early on top 12-2 in that first quarter, and then the Wildcats came back and answered. They went on a 9-0 run of their own to cut the lead to 1. Then the Greenbacks came back with a few offensive points before the Wildcats would close out that first quarter on a 9-0 run and take a 20-16 lead into the second quarter. From there, it was all Greenbacks. The Greenback defense came alive, came out 15-0 run by the Greenback offense to start that second quarter and just never looked back from there. Allowed the Wildcats only 2 field goals in that second quarter, and that was really the story of the second, third, and fourth quarter. Outside of that first quarter for the Wildcats, they only had 5 made field goals in the remaining 3 quarters. And if that's not something to hang your hat on, if you're Coach Batten in this defense, boy, I don't know what is once again another lights-out performance from Coach Batten and that defensive squad. We saw him defend the ball, get out and run, turn those into transition points. And Arlie Morrell, another big night from senior Arlie Morrell. 30 points on the night through 3 quarters. Well, through 4 quarters. Played midway through that fourth quarter. And then came out with about 3 minutes remaining in that fourth quarter. But what a performance from Morrell and this defense. As we've got Coach Batten making his way to the stage. We'll get him all mic'd up and get his thoughts post-game. That way he can get on the road quick as everybody, I think, trying to get back on the road and home safely as quick as possible. Coach, can you hear me?
Just hoping our pizza gets here.
Well, seems like we got some time to wait then. Coach, what a performance tonight from your Greenbacks. It started off a great first quarter from both teams as you guys opened up that ball game on 12-2, and then the Wildcats came out and went on a 9-0 run of their own. You answered, and then the Wildcats another 9-0 run to close out that first to finish on top 20-16. Whatever that message was at that end of first quarter break, it changed the ball game from there. You guys downhill for the Greenbacks from that point on.
Yeah, we had to follow the scouting report. You know, the scouting report was number 5 can shoot it, and he doesn't get anything easy. And we gave him 3 easy ones. And you know, sometimes when a shooter gets going, man, the hoop looks super big and everything starts to go. So, you know, we started to make it tougher, and defense intensity picked up. But, you know, we did. We got off to a good start, and then we just kind of settled in, and defensively we lapsed a couple times. And then offensively, you know, we got back to where we were dribbling too much. And
did the lack of shot clock alter your offensive production or offensive, the way that they executed a little bit?
No, I don't think it was shot clock at all. I just think we forgot how to pass the ball there for a little bit. We were just dribbling way too much, and we don't have to. You know, I mean, that's the thing. Like when you can move the ball and it can go side top side, you can score on the third side of most defenses. I truly believe that. High school defenses break down on the third side, and so, you know, we were trying to attack on the first side too many times, and then we, you know, just kill the possession by letting the defense come back to neutral. And then at quarter, I just told him, guys, the ball's got to move, and you saw what happened when the ball moves.
Yeah,
I mean,
then
it's a total different ballgame.
It was, and then the defense too. The adjustments on the defensive side. You guys held the Wildcats to only 5 field goals after that first quarter. Only 2 field goals made in the second. Only 1 field goal made in the third quarter, and then another 2 late in the fourth quarter. But you mentioned Brogan Ray had that hot start in the first, shut him down the rest of the game after those adjustments were made.
Yeah, you just got to take away space and make him shoot tough jumpers, and good shooters, they're not going to just keep forcing them, and he didn't have much space to get it off, so he wasn't forcing it, and we end up controlling the game at that point. So I think that was the big adjustment.
And another big night from senior Arlie Morrell. 30 points on the night for Arlie to now just continue to tack on to that total that is the career record for Pratt High. Talk about the performance from Morrell.
Yeah, I thought he was tremendous. He had some tough shots. He was going in there getting some good rebounds and stick backs, and so I thought his performance was really good. I thought the guys did a nice job of finding him at times, and again, when the ball moves,
that seems to be the common theme.
Yes, it's amazing what that does. So
speaking to Bo Farrell, we've seen the increasing minutes of Bo Farrell, and they've been quality minutes every time he's gotten into the ball game, and he seems to get more and more minutes now as this season goes on. Talk about Bo Farrell and his evolution as a basketball player for your squad.
Yeah, JV wise, he was playing really well, and when Levi went out, he kind of stepped into that role. With where Levi and Cade were, and so now it's Bo and Cade kind of working that same spot, and he's done a nice job. He can score, and he's got a nice little shot and kind of helps stretch the defense at times, and so he's been a tremendous asset here in the second part of the season. So yeah, great maturation by him, and it's been big.
It was a great win tonight, Coach. Improves you guys to 9-0 and sets the stage for a big matchup tomorrow with the quick turnaround. How do you get the mindset of your players? You said it. I've heard you say it. You're not a pregame speech type of guy. If you're not ready to play a team like Wichita Collegiate, there's probably not much more to say. But what's that conversation like, hypothetically?
If they're not ready to go, we need to check their pulse, because tomorrow's a big day.
Big game.
It is. It's a big day, and we're going to get to see where we're at. I'm telling you, Collegiate's going to put guys on the floor that are athletic, can get downhill. They got guys that can shoot it. They're really a complete team. I like their big inside. He does a nice job and complements their team very well. He's physical, and they got guys that. They're quick, they're athletic, they get downhill. So we're going to have to be ready to go. We're going to have to guard, and then we've got to be able to play for 96 feet of intensity and hanging on to the basketball. And I say 96 because our guy out of bounds has to make good decisions on the inbound passes and stuff like that. So, we've got to make sure we're ready to go.
It's going to be a fun one. 1 o'clock tip-off for your boys tomorrow, Coach. Congrats on the win tonight.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's head coach Chris Pratt. And when we come back, we'll wrap it up here with the post-game show and be back in action tomorrow. Don't go anywhere. More Greenback basketball when we return.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry postgame show here on Thunder Country as we wrap things up. The boys come away 64-40 your final score. Run down some final stats of the night. Morrell led the way with 30, Strong with 8, Titus with 7, Barker with 7, Lara with 2, Poor with 3, Schmidt with 2, and Farrell with 5. A good all-around performance from the offense of the Greenbacks. For the Ham Auction Buckets for Booster Club, the Greenbacks came in with 34 points, and Strong knocked down 2, Titus knocked 1 down, and Morrell knocked 1 down as well to add 4 more to that total. Our Timish Electric player of the game, boy, 30 points is tough to argue with senior Arlie Morrell. He'll take another one home tonight, so congratulations to Arlie Morrell. And we are wrapping things up as they are turning the lights off for us here at Haven, Kansas. So that is going to do it for the broadcast tonight. We'll be back in action 11 o'clock tomorrow in the AM as the girls set to take on Circle, and then the boys in a big matchup against Collegiate to follow. Tune in all the normal places, and we'll be back on the air. I've been Cody Eastis, and you've been listening to Greenback Basketball. Once a Greenback, always a Greenback.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over